It's your boy Chive English in effect. What's going on? Yo, we in the house. Yo, you like the vibes? I know you like the vibes. I know you like the vibes. Yeah, man, we in the building. Yo, it's your boy Chive English in the motherfucking building, yo. This is Clicked Up the podcast. We are in the building one more time, man. Happy Thanksgiving for all those who had a Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving or whatever, man. Coming together, show love, never a negative thing. All right, y'all, calm down. Nah, okay, keep it going. Yo, we are in the building, yo. I am Jive English, get to be one of your hosts, man. We're going to keep it live, keep it going. We got some people stopping in. We got a light crew today, man. We got another special guest who's been here before, man, but he's got the vibes. So we brought him back. It's your boy, Really Khalil. What's going on, Really Khalil? Yeah. And that lady right there, she's looking dead serious, as usual. That lady, KD.
Hey,
Yo, we got a project coming up with two of these people in the room that is going to be amazingly dope and dopely amazing. And we're going to talk about that later. I am your host, Jive English. It's me. I'm back. All right, calm down. Yo. How we feeling tonight, y'all? We in the building? Y'all cooling like some penguin feet?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be a thing, man. I feel like some more people should say that.
Wait,
Ain't nothing colder than penguin feet. You know what I'm saying?
oh, shit.
cooling like some penguin feet.
Cooling like penguin feet, boy. It don't get colder than that.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So we just in the building chilling. I hope you like the vibes, the musical vibes. You know what I'm saying? That lo-fi sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm fucking with this.
You know what I'm saying? We in the building chilling, cooling. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to give it a little mellow tone because we're about to have a conversation about something real, man. I feel like y'all are ready to have this conversation. I feel like you guys are ready to have this conversation, and I want to have this conversation, so let's have this conversation. There's a lot going on in the world of, what you want to say, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah. There's a lot going on in the world of dating. In the world of all of this stuff that's going on, there's so many perspectives and stuff going on out there. There's so many different ideas on how things should be, how things could be, how things this, that, and the third. And then I'm just like, we are asking everybody these perfect questions, right? These perfect questions about their expectations, what they're worth and what their values are, looking out into the world. But we got to admit that there's some stuff that might be messed up on the inside of us. You feel what I'm saying? That might be messing up how we are seeing things, right? And I wanted to talk about some of them toxic traits that we're into. Some of them warning signs that people have, you know what I mean? That we saw in the beginning that we walked right past. We've all done it. We might all continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's risk-taking behavior. You know what I mean? Because maybe there's something on the other side of that looks like, yo, if I, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to talk about that. What y'all think about it?
I think we're all victim to our own self-sabotage. And until you, I guess, recognize it and hold yourself accountable, you'll just keep going through the same cycle over and over and over again. Yeah. I think at one point it was cool for like toxicity to be an ingredient, you know what I mean, in romantic relationships.
Chemical X in this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got so many reality TV shows and all this other shit that shows us like, well, they're doing it. They're the cool people. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think things have been thrown in our face to the point where we're just like, okay, well, that's what a relationship should be like. So I'm gonna look for that, and when I get that, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be exciting, and then you realize this shit is fucking up my peace. Like, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it just gets to a point where, like, after a certain age, you kind of want to just chill out on all that. You know what I mean?
What
At
you
least
think,
for me.
Kale?
At least for me.
What you think, Kale?
I don't think it's necessarily age. I think it's just eventually a certain point of tiredness that you get to, because like, it's fun or whatever in the beginning because it excites you, so you get those shots of dopamine or whatever. But after a while, the high isn't getting you high anymore. So now you have to search for something else, and the only other thing you can search for is peace, for real. Because now you have to stabilize your nervous system, and so then now you have to go through that whole journey of redefining yourself and figuring out what that is. Again, like y'all two have already been saying, we've all fell victim to choosing people we knew, rather it was specific signs or your gut told you that they weren't good for you. You still chose to be with that person. I don't know. I think there's still levels of toxicity that is normalized nowadays that needs to be addressed, because like the level of lack of control, the heaviness of jealousy in relationships, the underlying envy in relationships too. Like when you get with somebody that you know is of a certain thing, and then when you get with them, you think you can tell them to not be that thing because y'all are a thing now. Like, it's a lot of levels to the toxicity that isn't necessarily that's projected on the TV because it's not as fun or as commercialized or easily commercialized, but it still lies dormant into relationships now.
Yeah.
So you think okay, I dig it. I like that answer, right? Because I dig this sort of self-acknowledgement, and the social media definitely does have a something to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are looking for our social cues more and more on social media. Like, it's more and more, what am I supposed to expect? And I'm looking for my talking head to tell me. You got somebody coming in? Oh. we looking for our talking heads, our echo chamber people to go, all right, this is what, if you're a high value man, like, who told us about this high value shit? Where'd you get that from? You didn't make that up.
Y'all favorite man in the world, Kevin Samuels?
Rest in peace to Godfather.
That man, he's just funny. I think he did everything for a laugh. Like he might have believed in some of the things he was saying, but then he like multiplied the impact by switching up how his delivery was. It's all intentional. I think he was an entertainment act at the end of the day.
I think he knew it.
Yeah. That's how he was getting his bag.
Get more done and save more time. Teams can stay connected while they.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing nobody else's commercials in here. Let's go.
Yeah, we ain't selling that shit.
Straight up.
Send us a bag first.
Yeah.
Straight up. Go ahead.
But yeah, that guy, he's a funny. To me, most of these personalities are just funny. Like, I even like back in when 2 Chainz. This is way off topic. When 2 Chainz had his prime, like all his shit was just funny to me. Like,
right.
I think that for me, if something is clever or witty enough, or like different enough, or left field enough, it's just an entertainment factor, and I think people were taking his word a little too seriously and kind of like wanted to become a miniature Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what Kevin Samuels did in mine, and I've said this before on the show. Yeah. So it's Kevin Samuels was dangerous because one, he was right about the most horrible inclinations of us, and when you start to commodify people and turn them into like wheelhouses of expectations, you get these ideas of value and worth and high value and all that other nonsense. But here's what he did that was sinister. He validated people who were not validated before. He did what Malcolm X did. Malcolm X was one of the first black
Kevin
people.
Samuels being compared to Michael.
Because they've done this. People have done this, but I'm gonna tell you how it works.
The same tactic.
Right.
I know, but still, fucking wild.
But I'm gonna tell you how it works because even
Never
James
thought I would hear those
Baldwin.
names in the same sentence.
Even James Baldwin said this about Malcolm X, who he was critical of. James Baldwin said Malcolm X validates the black man's experience in a way nobody did before him. He told the black man, you're not crazy. They are out to kill you. They are doing this to your children. They are doing this to your wife. Nobody was talking to the black man like that. Nobody was telling them, no, integration means you erase your culture. You erase you. You become subjective. All these other things. He was the first person to say that, even though you might not agree with all of the things that come behind it with the NOI, his injection point was validating you. And nobody was doing that. Kevin Samuels did the same thing. He told the black man, the black woman is using you. The black woman doesn't value you. The black woman is keeping your kids away from you. Whether it was true or not, somebody heard him. He was telling you, I hear you, in a way that nobody was telling the black man they were heard.
And on top of that, he was like the mouthpiece of the ones that I guess didn't feel like they could truly verbalize their feelings.
Exactly.
So it was a mouthpiece to the extreme, and
an intelligent, articulate mouthpiece.
Yeah, and condescending, but
yeah, for sure. And that's where you talk about where he got into that whole changing the message, being more bombastic, and all this other nonsense, because it was views. I think he did exactly what what's your boy Charleston White did. Charleston White tells you, I do all this acting up and clowning because that's the pimping. Like, that's what's going to keep you watching. But when he's having a really serious conversation with somebody, he takes that off. He's like, all right, you apparently know what you're talking about. I can't play this game with you. But if you don't know anything, I'm going to get on here and start saying wild shit. Because you don't know no better.
It's a funny dude.
And you know what I'm saying? Who is a funny person who also does work. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can talk shit about him, but he's actually out here doing the thing, connecting with the people. And what Kevin Samuels did was he validated people. If you want to change somebody, you validate them. You meet them where they are and then invite them to another place. If you don't tell somebody I see you where you are, dog. If you're just going to sit there and beat them up, we saw what happened in this election. You beat black men up about voting and who they should be voting for instead of just appealing to them.
Psychological mind games. Now, what I will say, though, is that I did look at the Georgia statistics or whatever, and though ultimately it turned red. And I don't have any sides, to be completely honest. I didn't even vote, but ultimately it was red mainly. But when I looked at when it went down to gender and race and all of that, black men voted for Kamala like a motherfucker. Like in Georgia,
Thank you,
Yeah.
black men.
they went crazy.
Hold on,
Oh, yeah.
real quick, because y'all claim we never do this.
Hold on, let me put it on you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I already said it. I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again for y'all. Anyway, thank
The
you.
rolling of the eyes was crazy.
Thank you. Thank you to those black men.
Yeah, they
We see what you were trying to do. We see what your intentions were.
yeah. They showed up. They showed up. Now back to the original point.
Yeah, I
Right, for
just wanted
sure.
to say thank you. I give my black men their applause when I need to.
Yeah, I just think that the campaign itself was psychological mind games, and I don't fuck with that.
Every
I don't like being.
Every campaign
Yeah.
is psychological
And I
mind
didn't-
game.
and I
That's
didn't
why I
vote.
don't participate in this bullshit. I do not subscribe
Yeah.
to the United States.
I subscribe to
Period.
living here because I like living here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm trying to
I
go
like-
to Thailand.
Hey, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. You said Thailand?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably easy to go. You could probably go right now.
Trust me.
And be a fucking queen out there. Like
Trust
real
me.
shit.
I don't plan to stay. My internal residency will not be in the United
You can have
States.
dual citizenship in the motherfucker.
Fuck
You
that.
can, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be an international star that comes here to perform.
If they let you back in, because they just heard you say fuck. No, I'm playing.
That's fine.
nah,
Come catch me in Mexico or Canada. I'll help pay for some of the stuff. I'll figure something out. I'll
For
make
sure.
it easier for the people that fuck with me.
For sure.
Cause
Speaking of Canada, you know they have a postal union strike right now?
Do they?
Yeah. We ain't getting no mail from over there because they said, fuck y'all. I don't know what's
I'm
going
glad
on.
I ain't got nothing coming from them. My
Yeah.
shit is in New Jersey.
Yeah, most of my shit, yeah. California,
Most of
New
my Amazon purchases come.
Facts. What's that octane shipping ship station? Yeah, we know what we're talking about. But yeah, no. Back to the original point though.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause y'all wanted to ride Kevin Samuel's dick.
Nah, I just
I'm
recognize
just saying.
game.
I'm just saying.
I'm not riding
what
shit.
I don't believe everything he says,
Yeah.
but
We
you
didn't
have
need
to understand.
We didn't need you to tell us how much you just love his thought process. We've had this conversation. You said we've had this conversation.
We had it before.
And then we
Yeah,
just had
had
the conversation together for like 10 minutes.
I'm just telling you how it worked. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fall for the pimping. I'm just telling you how the pimping worked.
Yeah.
I'm not one of his hoes,
I'm
but
not.
but I definitely saw how the pimping worked. I was like, I see.
I don't fall for most
But I
shit
feel like
on social media.
Most of this shit is grifter shit.
I wanted
anyway.
to say something about that because you was like, people wanted to become whoever the hell it was that you mentioned. I don't remember the dude's name, but like,
Wait, who?
it was a rapper that she was talking about.
Oh, 2 Chainz.
Okay.
No, I didn't say people want to become 2 Chainz.
Or they were looking up to his example and whatever he was talking about.
I said I think his shit funny as fuck. I don't know.
That's how you felt about
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but
yeah,
people
yeah.
were trying to act like
Take him too
whatever-
seriously.
Really?
Yeah, was taking him too serious
Oh.
or whatever. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I was
okay,
talking about.
I got you.
I feel like one thing that is happening right now, and I know for a fact it's happening in Australia.
My fault.
You
Hold
cannot-
on. This thing is. Oh my gosh. All right, there you go.
One thing I've been seeing, like Australia, whatever, you can't. It's banned across the entire country.
Mm.
You cannot have social media if you're not 16 years old.
That's good.
Where at? Where's this at?
Australia.
They
Australia.
could up it.
Okay, that's
17
crazy.
or 18.
Right.
I mean that's
right,
straight.
Right. 16. I feel like that's enough middle ground. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You've had at least 5 years in your like teen after being 10. 6 years after being 10, like you done went through puberty. You're learning. You're experiencing. Now you need some type of community. So I can understand 16 because you went through enough. Now you need people to relate to at this point. It's no longer as much as what your parents can do at this point. It's kind of now what you see on the outside and how you're going to adjust to at 16, I feel like. But me mentioning that point was because a lot of kids grow up or is raised by social media. You know what I'm saying? So to your point with the Kevin Samuels thing, they were raised by him. he validated it, but that was an older man that seemed like he understood what he was doing, possibly had accolades in the area that he was talking about, so it added validity to his statement.
Yes.
And so because of
No, 100%. I'm just like, yes, that's.
I know, but you just gotta keep riding Kevin.
Oh, ain't nobody riding.
He right. Well, I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna say, but he agreeing with you.
Right.
I we had this contact.
Y'all just saying like, yes, that's the pimping. You are describing the pimping. I understand.
And that's what I'm saying.
He said yes.
Was I too enthusiastic?
A little bit. Just a bit.
I was like, yes, I love it so much. I didn't mean to do that. If that's what happened, I was enthusiastic
You wasn't
about.
saying shit the entire time until I mentioned that nigga's name.
Look, I didn't. I was excited about how well you are articulating. It wasn't.
Do I not do that all the time?
You do, but
Oh.
I just was. I don't know. I did too much.
He's already been written to the wind. He done.
Hey, look, I did.
But
I didn't mean it.
All right,
To
no
my
more
point-
glazing. All right.
to
what's
my
up?
point,
Oh my God.
social media is doing the exact same thing that Kevin Samuels has done. They're validate your
Yeah.
not even social media. The algorithm is doing what Kevin Samuels is doing. They validate you on whatever when you make the account. You follow the stuff that you like, right? So they already know what you want to digest, and then they start feeding you more of what that is.
Right.
So
For sure.
that way they can keep you coming. So if anybody's the pimp for real, it's that goddamn algorithm. That nigga is slutting y'all bitches out.
I'll take it a step further. We give these apps microphone access. So best believe if
Yep.
I was just talking about, you know what?
I
need
said
to
that
buy
shit
me
yesterday.
some new rims, and then rim time come up on your shit.
I literally said that shit yesterday. We
Yeah.
was talking about the different phone stages or whatever, like the flip phone, the sidekick, BlackBerry, when the touchscreens became a thing, da 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 da. I was like, honestly, if Apple was to make a sidekick phone, I would be on that shit too hard. I was like, I'm pretty sure they listening. Hopefully they do it.
Yeah.
Like
We were talking about
it's
each other.
not even a question for real if they listening or not. We know you are. So can you listen appropriately for what the fuck I need? You feel me? Like this BS wannabe universal thing that you done started adding to these 15s and up. Take that shit back out. I liked being exclusive.
Oh, that's
What the
not
fuck
gonna
is wrong
happen.
with you?
That's not gonna happen. They're not trying to get sued by the EU.
I know. But it's still.
Yeah, one person is not gonna stop their millions. I'm sorry.
God damn.
I'm so sorry.
Like what you did that for? That was part of our hype. The fact that we didn't fit in anybody else's box. Now we like everybody else. You fucked up again.
Well,
All they gotta do is download Google Duo, FaceTime.
look, we still got the blue bubble.
Yeah.
We still got that. And
Yeah.
That's all y'all ever had. Let's just be 100%. Like every Samsung that I had was a mini computer. I was able to do everything. Everything on an iPhone is like mitigated. Like, oh, this idea that you had, oh, you might need more storage space. Oh no, we don't have an SD card or anything that you could put in here and artificially enhance your. No, we have a cloud.
Well, Google Drive has, they followed suit. They was like, you know what? That's making some bread.
That makes sense.
I have an iPhone and I still got a Google Drive
Oh
subscription.
God.
Because it's tied into your email.
Baby, trust and believe. One thing I
Yeah.
got is multiple emails with multiple photos and multiple accounts saving all of my shit for free.
Oh, yeah, I pay
Apple?
for my shit.
Oh, no,
I pay
I
for
have to
Apple
now.
and Google. Yeah,
I have to now.
got
done
you.
I
used
pay for
too much
my
shit.
shit.
I done had that bitch for at least 10 years now.
I think they caught up
No,
on game is what they did.
Yeah, they did.
Shit. I've had my Google Photos for 10 years.
I don't even use Google Photos no more.
That's what I use. I use Google Photos. All of my stuff goes straight to that.
Yeah, I
But
got
I've
Google
had it
Photos.
for 10 years. It's about
I know
time start
you
paying
got
for
Google
some-
Photos.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm that old. Goddamn. I know you got Google
No,
Photos.
because you're riding Android's dick right now. Like you're
Oh, that's what that was?
Yes.
Okay, I got triggered.
You're clearly an Android stan.
Right.
I got an iPhone though.
But you hate it.
You only have an iPhone because you broke your phone.
Yeah. No.
That is the only reason why you have an iPhone.
You know
Not
that-
because you want one.
That's literally how I got into the iPhone game. Like, I was HTC, Samsung down, but then I broke my fucking phone I had at the time. My brother was like, you want to use my extra iPhone? And I was like, fuck. Yes, give me your phone. And ever
you
since then,
been
That's
here?
what
Ever
exactly
since
what
then.
happened. I
Hold
was.
on, wait.
yeah.
the dark side.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Because I do not regret it.
Clean your camera.
Yeah.
There's tissue right there if you need something.
Okay, I got it. I got you in a second. So I want to get back to the point of this conversation. We kind of got sidetracked for sure.
Apples is shit.
Facts. Siri did disappoint me yesterday, though.
Y'all have
I don't
to
talk to
have to
that
take
hoe.
a drink in order to swallow that out.
This fucking guy.
iPhones and sip.
That was a simple confirmation, motherfucker.
Gotta
That was a
swallow that.
simple
Gotta chase that lie with some liquor. Liquored lies is what you were doing. It was liquored lies.
Nah, Apple is dope, man. Apple, I give Apple their fucking props because though we might be like Apple stands or whatever you want to call us, they have.
Yo, big guy.
Oh, shit. What up?
Hey.
In the building.
What's good?
Hello, please.
Right here, please.
Please, what's going on, big guy? Please have a seat. Hello, young lady. How are you doing?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got some people in here. Young lady, to the left, your right, please.
And you already know the protocol.
You already know the pro.
Put them headphones on.
Yeah, put the headphones on, G.
Fix that mic up.
We're already here. And sit like you in somebody's mama house.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Let me zoom
it feels
in.
wonderful outside. I don't know what
Let me
you're
go
talking
ahead.
about.
I'm gonna get them all started and stuff.
Am I Scandinavian? I probably should be. I love the cold.
Are we still live?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, Apple. Yeah.
Thank you.
We not I see what y'all trying to do in here.
So Apple, just letting you know, I love you, girl.
You know they got an affiliate program that you can easily get in.
No.
I'll tell you about it.
Thank you.
Bring guests.
Also, Ray-Ban has an affiliate.
I need to get my hands on them.
I like
I feel like that would make my life real easy with content, bro.
It will.
Cause you
Reach
have
out
the filming ones, right?
I got 2 pairs now. I'm an addict.
And then they're not even that expensive. They like $300.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
What are we talking about?
The Ray-Ban glasses.
Oh,
He was saying that there is a affiliate program, so like you can advertise it and get your money. Yeah, he was talking about that with Apple and
Right now they're doing
Ray-Ban.
a $4,500 commission thing right now. $4,500.
I was about to say because I don't. Ray-Ban is not mine.
I don't care. I've never owned a pair of Ray-Bans a day in my life. But one thing I do like is the camera feature solely for like content purposes. So like vlogging and stuff.
Okay,
I don't have to I don't have to look crazy with a camera in my hand while I'm walking around all day.
You got
I can kinda
AI on your
just-
face too.
That's
AI.
too scary.
So how much
I don't
is it?
like
Just
it.
ask it whatever you want.
Wait, and it's gonna play in the little ear.
Yeah, I literally just got a message. So they just added celebrity voices. So Aquafina tells me everything
Drop
now.
something.
Yeah, they just added
Aquafina?
yeah, Aquafina. I like her. She's cool. They got what's his name, Keegan Key on there too.
Keegan?
Yeah, they got him on there and a few other people. But yeah.
I don't know. I barely like talking to fucking Siri.
Nah,
So-
nah, Siri pissed me off the other day.
I don't talk to her at all. I like when people use the little "Hey Siri." I be like, "Why are you using that? Just type
Well-
the shit into Google."
Well, you got this now, right?
He's been pro
You just
Apple
gotta-
since
Yeah,
forever.
that's the Apple Intelligence. I told you I'll try to use it like Apple Intelligence.
Oh, the AI Apple
Yeah,
thing. No,
and it still let me
I've
down.
purposefully
Just listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want
Let's-
to stay
can we-
back enough to where I don't have access to that. I don't want it.
Unfortunately, eventually you're gonna break your phone.
No.
And you know what? You know how I got that 15? I had a 14 Pro Max. I broke my shit, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll send you another phone." And they gave me a 15. I didn't ask for a 15.
I had a 10 for about a year.
Ooh,
I'm okay.
Shit.
I can ride an old ass iPhone. I'm good.
Damn.
This 14 gonna last me a minute.
You better.
Hey guys, hi. Hi there.
Life warranty.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's give a secondary applause to these dope people who just came in the building. Josh Davis, co-director of Spitfire Poetry Group. How you doing? You got enough beard here to look like an alias. Yeah, brother.
Wait,
Who are you? What did you do? Who you on the run from?
Myself.
You doing all right? Bring the mic closer to you, brother.
I'll get closer to the mic.
Oh
Can you
my
hear me?
God!
Can you
Somehow
hear me?
you got closer and quieter at the same time.
Well,
All right,
you
big
know
guy,
me
how
in
you doing?
projection, when I project, it's pretty loud.
Let's project, brother, please.
I'm not
And thank you.
speaking to this mic.
That's crazy. I don't want you to ever say it again. Who is this lovely lady that you have brought with you?
Oh man, this is Old Fate, guys. She's so many things. I don't know who she wants to be right now in this very moment, but she is an artist performer. So she's a singer. Business is, in essence, to be real. Like,
Okay.
But
okay.
don't take my word for it.
One thing.
You know, let her.
Please and
Introduce
thank you,
yourself,
brother.
mama.
Introduce yourself.
You
You
know.
are on Clicked Up the podcast. That's what this is. We are in Clicked Up
Wait,
Studio.
she didn't know what she was walking into?
No.
Nah,
I mean, I know about Clicked Up.
Okay.
You know, I check you guys out on, but
Oh, don't look at me. It's not my shit.
you know, but you
Them
know,
guys.
it's actually a lot of people that's on this.
Yeah, we had some people stop through.
Mm-hmm.
We do a little something, you know what I'm
Yes, you know.
saying? So tell us what you do. What you got? What you do? What do you do?
Man, first and foremost, I am an entrepreneur. So many hustles. But I have an event center here in Georgetown.
Oh,
that just
nice.
opened up called Fateful Events. So if anyone looking to rent out a space, you know, you got that. But
Put your card on the desk before you leave.
absolutely, I definitely will. We're actually having a couple of events as well. Tomorrow we'll have a friendly feud inspired by the game show Family Feud. We'll be having that at around 5 o'clock tomorrow from 5 to 10 p.m. We'll have a live comedian. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Terrence Miller, but he's pretty... I'm trying to tell you. He's super funny, so he's going to be our Steve Harvey. You know, they got the ball thing going, so...
Love that.
But aside from that, we do have a Tuesday platform called In the Mix. It's me and Josh. We're doing a podcast as well called In the Mix. It's basically a platform for artists or any like entrepreneurs or anyone that just want to expose themselves or have a platform just to, you know, perform and introduce themselves. So giving all our artists here locally something to look forward to every Tuesday.
Love that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can we be invited?
Definitely.
We would love to be
definitely,
guests.
Absolutely.
We'll
Drop
definitely
your
have some-
tags. So
For sure.
drop your tags so the people can follow.
So the people can follow you
So
and see what's happening.
okay, so I have a personal page. It's at _ OFATE, OFATE. But the business page, it is at FFE _ 912. And
Cool
that's
beans.
Instagram.
No seaport there.
So check this out. We're about to get this conversation started then. We've been in the building for a little bit talking.
How dare it pause on my face like that? Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, the people are not paused down. It's just this thing does that. So if I refresh it, it'll do its
I know,
thing.
I
Main
just look a
character
mess.
here. You have to be on camera.
Yeah, kind of do.
You're one of the main characters here.
Who said that?
Fucking Jive did.
Whoa. Okay.
Did he not?
I mean, you're kind of always in that same seat,
Shh. We weren't talking to you, Josh.
right? You were talking around me.
You're talking too much.
I haven't talked
You're a
much.
guest.
He's
so
literally
it's about
the
you
quietest
guys.
one here right now. Like, why are you getting on this man? Like,
And it's crazy
When he
because
decided to talk, he wanted to come for me.
I did it. But see, this is the thing. She's going to get to a point where she wants me on her side. I'm going to deny you. I'm going to. The matter of fact, I'm going to villain this thing out and make sure it comes to a point where you're the focus. And you feel like you're so confined in the space, and I won't be there. You're going to reach your hand out, and I'm going to say,
Oh, that's funny.
Respect.
"Long live the king." Just like that.
Don't do her like that, man.
You know what I'm just saying? Nope.
All right, so let's have this conversation. Yo. Let's get it back.
let's be serious.
Yo, we're gonna have a dope conversation. I think we got enough dope people in the room. We're gonna expand this conversation out. Yo, we were talking about toxic traits that you love to hate and hate that you love. We all have it.
That's crazy.
Some women like the thug type. Some dudes like them hypersexual and all that other stuff. You get in relationships and you start letting shit slide.
Man.
Has anybody been there?
Who hasn't? And if you say you haven't, you a lying asshole.
How you just gonna tell somebody they're a liar?
Because I did.
That's crazy.
We've been stupid at least once, my nigga. Like, damn.
You ain't never been stupid, Josh. You ain't never been stupid.
I didn't say that. I was speaking for the people who aren't present, who play the game smartly.
Well,
Okay.
But
In what country?
Is
There a right or
I
wrong?
don't know.
Thank you.
I mean, is there a right or a wrong? I mean, based on what she just said, there's a probability of there being somebody that hasn't gone through or done the BS that we.
If they haven't, that mean they've probably been in one relationship their entire life.
Either that or they're in fucking elementary school.
Thank you. Because there's no way.
Just saying.
How is there no way?
No, because
Some people don't have to go through the flame to know that it's hot. They saw the other 5 people get burnt, and they say, you know what? I don't want to go that route.
There's different color flames, my man.
Yeah,
Just saying.
but the flame is
That
still
blue
the
flame
flame
was blue
regardless.
flaming.
It
Now
doesn't
it's like-
it doesn't matter. A flame is a flame.
hey,
You know
if
what
you
I'm saying?
are that smart, talk to me. Let me know what's good. You feel me?
Come in
If
the chat
that's-
and
if
talk
that's-
to us.
Let me know what's good. Let me understand what you see that I don't see. Cause I know I've
Cause this
seen
man
some
Neo
shit.
in the Matrix right now. He said, "Shit, I dodged all the bullets." bitch."
He never called for Morpheus. I don't need no damn Morpheus, nigga. I'm
Once
Neo.
again, let me disclaim. I'm not talking about me. It's not me. Matter of fact, I have a dent on my head for how many times I've hit the wall. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I have a messed up knee as
If he
a
fucking with you
landmark.
in the cold and in the
of-
rain.
I mean, sometimes that barometric pressure definitely it comes as a factor.
That's how you
but
know you're getting
literally,
old.
this knee is messed up because I hit that wall real hard, man.
Running full speed, huh?
Are we talking like
Doing 80 in this.
Right.
I need more
Literally and figuratively. Like, it is now a figurehead of my bad decisions, while also it was literally messed up because I was just,
He got
like
the sound
Was that
effects
the
popped
final
up.
lesson? Okay.
I don't want to be. See,
It's okay.
don't ask me
It's
questions
okay.
because I don't like being a liar. So I don't want to lie. I mean, I want to, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like, yeah, that was all I needed.
was at
Unfortunately,
that moment.
I have family members that will immediately be like, that nigga lying. Yeah, it'd be like that. It took.
So yo,
took
it's
three
the
tries.
it's the sweet poison for me. I think there are some things that are so attractive that you get drawn to it, like the flame, or like just behavioral traits that
That ass.
excite you. That ass.
Who said that? Was that you, Kel? That is your thing. I'm just letting you know, if nobody else does, before you learn it, you're going to learn it. She's an ass girl. She loves ass. She loves your ass. She loves his ass. She loves her ass. Ass.
She's Oprah Winfrey of the asses. You get an ass. You get an
got
ass.
ass.
Everybody gets an ass.
Big ass for you.
Just saying.
So so this
that's
is. I feel like there's a sweet poison to it. There is this. How you want to say it? Like, you see those traits, but they excite you, and you hate it, but it's the thing that gets you to act, gets you to motivated. I remember there was this one girl I knew, and she said, I know thugs are bad for me, but it's just something about their attention. Like, it has to be their attention.
It's
It
that
has,
toxic
and she-
aggressiveness.
it's what?
It's the toxic aggressive possessive shit that they like.
Why you think they like that? What's up? Talk to me now.
Why do I think they like it?
Yeah, or do you like it? I mean, talk to me. Yeah.
He said, "Let me know
I
what I
think
gotta do."
Keys. The keys. I see you getting cheat codes. Do your thing, player.
Shut up.
Oh, my bad. I was piggybacking. You know what? Y'all told me to shut up.
Damn.
I'm gonna sit stoic.
I think it's more so of like
Dry snitcheroo in this motherfucker. God damn.
I think it's more so of a matter of like it's both thrilling, but then it's also safe at the same time because it's like I know you not finna let me go nowhere, regardless of if I try. But it's also thrilling because it's like let me just try you a little bit.
She said, "Wait a minute, go ahead."
She's
expressing what her. You know what? No, I said I'm not gonna be here.
I'm not
What are
saying
you
it.
exactly saying right now? Like,
Yeah, what are you saying right now?
I'm saying the chicks that do typically go for the thugged out guys, it's because it gives them a sense of security because of how
they
aggressive
could kill a
and how.
nigga.
Well, yeah, that too.
Okay.
Well, also.
I'm sorry. Don't algorithm. I didn't say they can unalive. You can unalive a dude. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, that
Don't have to be
too.
a thug for that.
So one thing I know you can protect me when it comes down to anybody else. So that's level of safety. While also it's a matter of I know that you're not gonna play about me the same way you don't play about like your money or you don't play about these niggas in your face.
What?
That is.
I'm not saying. Listen to me.
It's a security.
Call
thing.
out.
It's not fuel.
Pause.
Proof.
Pause.
We're
Let me say
listening.
something real quick. I am not saying this is what the niggas are doing.
Oh, okay.
I am saying this
All
is
right,
how
bet.
it translates
'Cause
in a woman's mind. I'm not saying this is what the men are doing. Not at all. I'm saying this is how that type of behavior translates in a woman's mind. Because you are that possessive or aggressive about the stuff that you do care about, if I'm in there, you're going to be the same way about me. And that's what they believe. And so if you're going to go that hard about your money, you're going to go that hard about me. If you're going to go that hard about
She
your
over here.
homies,
I think to a certain
It's a
extent,
delusion
it's
for
a,
me.
yeah, it's a kink.
I said
No,
that
I
women
know.
are delusional.
We
I've admitted this.
we understand that, but I'm just speaking.
It is?
I think
To
to
the
a
fact that
a
it's-
certain extent, it's a kink. Like it's like
yeah,
something
no,
that
for
you
sure. It's a
fantasize.
fetishization or something like that, for sure.
But then when things get real, this
You
thug
really-
ass dude getting some real stuff, then you're just like, what do I do? What do I do? You gotta be a thug ass bitch if you want a thug ass nigga. Period.
No, fat facts.
Period. There's
Fat
no
facts.
other fucking combination.
Fat facts.
But everybody wants the thugged out dude. I remember when I was
Don't say
like,
Not
everybody.
me.
It's
Gotcha.
common.
Don't say everybody.
you don't want the thugged
It's
out.
common
I'm definitely
place
not
right
in
now.
that.
I asked
Have you ever
I
been
wish
in
we would have had
Have
somebody
you
in
ever
here
been?
that did,
Hold on.
so we can get there.
Hold on.
I've dated them. I've dated
And that's
thugged
the
out
reason
niggas.
why you're like,
And that's why I will
unsubscribe.
never do it again. But the
Okay.
thing about it is, for me, I've always been like mad confused though. How the fuck do I attract these type of men? Because I wasn't raised in the streets. I'm not a suburban bitch either, but I wasn't raised in the streets.
Wait. You're not a what?
Suburban? I said suburban.
That's how you know that you're not that. 'Cause you said that shit way wrong. How do you put the accent over?
It wasn't even an accent. She just over enunciated that.
enunciated like
She
a
put
motherfucker.
a hyphen in
She
between
said,
sub and urban. You are a suburban.
I ain't one of them.
I've heard
They
that.
not like me. I ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I never understood how I attracted it. But I think it is, in a sense, whatever that little energy it is that they give off, that level of falsified safety, it make you feel comfortable immediately because you have an expectation at that point, if that's how you are. And then you learn later on, this nigga a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let me get the fuck out of here before
This is personal experience. We're not saying all thug dudes are
Yes.
cuckoo.
I
We're
am.
just saying,
I'm saying y'all niggas
Where's-
is crazy.
And too.
listen, I have a fan base. Listen.
To be fair, never mind.
There's
to be
a-
fair, never mind.
Yeah.
It's a whole fucking statement. I am using that for now on.
Miss Ma'am Lady Person in the corner over here.
This is crazy.
How are you dealing? Have you ever dated a thugged out type dude?
No.
Never.
I mean,
You never had no toxic.
The way
fake- the
people can
overly
lie
smooth
so
brother?
smoothly.
of course I had a
smooth.
toxic.
Come on, like,
Yeah.
I mean, of course we had toxic relationships, but I don't feel like a thug is the only person that's toxic.
Yeah, no, for
Well, no,
sure.
no, no, no.
Facts,
You know,
facts. Speak to the topic.
my dating preference now, I should say now, I like much older guys. So
Girl.
I like Unknown.
You talking about like 50, 60?
Like Unknown.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
But them to us is
Oh.
like it's different than them to her. We're them to her.
Relax.
Oh my bad, my
A
bad.
little bit, but not
TMI?
really.
Well,
Let our lady go in. Go in.
instead of Unc for you, it might be Granddaddy or something.
There you
like
go.
that,
What
Oh,
granddaddy
damn.
is for you.
No.
What is that like?
So,
60?
wait. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But
60,
like-
50.
Oh, well then that's not Unc. That's
It's like
not that's
45,
Unc. That's
50.
I know some 50-year-old granddads, though. I know some 50-year-old granddads.
They
Like,
still be fine though at an older age.
We
you know?
do. And thank you.
Wait. How,
God.
damn.
How old are
But
you?
see what y'all
When did
problem
this
is.
cross
What
your
y'all problem
mind?
is
You
with
ain't
Aunt
crossed my mind
them
Oh.
is y'all are too controlling. Like y'all like to control women. Like, oh, I got the money, I got the bag, da da da. You get this girl, but then something happened. It's like,
Oh nah, you ain't going out like that.
you know,
Oh nah,
like
you ain't finna hang out with him.
That's,
right. It's
Who
too
is you talking to?
controlling. It's like, first of all, I'm still in my prime here. Just because you want to be at home in the bed all the time don't mean I have to be home all the time. But I'm not saying I'm up for the streets or anything, but I gotta work. You know, I'm still trying to, you know, get my business going. So I'm not,
I ain't finna be sitting at home. I'm not a homebody.
because
I
I'm
got
not
business
at
to
that
handle.
point.
They want a
Yeah.
housewife, basically.
Exactly, and I'm just
I'm
not
not
at that
that
point
yet.
right now.
Yeah.
Like,
That's-
I don't even have a kid yet, so it's like,
Ooh,
I
fuck
know.
that. Love that for you, mama. Me too. Aunties.
Yes.
Mhm.
So it's like I'm not ready.
First of all, it
Right.
ain't that bad.
What you
but-
right? Wait, y'all be acting like kids, Lord Jesus. All right, keep going.
But
Keep
wait,
going.
if you can.
Keep
Wait,
going.
if
Keep
you
going.
can.
young lady.
That ain't got no kids.
Good.
But no offense to any guy that has
No,
has
I
children.
want children at some point, and I don't have a problem
Absolutely.
with dating someone with kids.
Absolutely.
But for me, as for me in my house,
But I'm not about to sit there home and take care of your kids when I know I gotta do something.
No. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying I'm still fine.
but no, our uncle and them is the same. Then
Okay,
yeah, no, we good.
I like,
So
I
no,
like
so
mature.
mature is crazy.
Or
There is some libations.
Some libation available to the.
some. I can get you a glass. It's over there.
I'll take a water. You want something?
This
I
fucking
mean, I'm
guy.
drinking if you drinking.
So I just
That makes me want to drink. Don't do that.
Okay.
Fucking drink. What the fuck?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get the glasses real quick. Give me a
Thank you.
second.
Because if he really wanted water, he would have grabbed that water bottle sitting
that's
right
been
there.
sitting there.
It's two of them, matter of fact.
First of all, your logic is flawed because if I really wanted to drink, I would have just grabbed that bottle too.
Hey, I blamed it out because I thought y'all might have thought it was empty or something.
I definitely didn't think that. I definitely didn't think that.
So black man,
I just don't know if that's spring water or not.
black man. I want to ask the
You know,
brothers.
wait. Before
I think.
you know what somebody told me? They said I don't drink spring water because it tastes like cold spit. I was like, exactly. You're refilling your body with something that's supposed to be in there.
People used to say that all the time. Like, oh, it tastes like dirt. Well, it's mineral. Natural
I
water
love it
actually
warm.
has minerals.
Hey,
and now there's a big
A
alkaline.
bit of a germaphobe. Can I have a napkin, please?
See, but they're adding higher pH to fucking purified water. It's hard to find spring
but
water.
That's what I'm saying. But spring water. But see, that's the thing though. So a common misconception is that this alkaline water is a new thing. If you've already been drinking spring water, spring and natural occurring water is already naturally alkaline. Like now they're putting alkaline on bottles that don't need it, but because that's the
selling
gimmick,
point,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in reality, if you're drinking spring water, it should already be naturally pH balanced. You know what I'm saying?
Samuel
because-
L. said, alkaline water helps your immune system, is what he said.
But
Right,
is he
but
was he
the
referring
point-
to, yeah.
Yeah, the point is they're taking like faucet water or purified quote unquote water and then throwing the minerals that they took out back into
into
it.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Or, sometimes that's basically what purified water is. They just pour it out this faucet and let it come out and then filter out all the stuff that was already in it. But it's just interesting. Like the stuff, it's like, I don't know. It's weird that people like cling to like gimmicks and stuff like that. I don't know. It always makes me think about that time like KFC was like doing like you get like I think it was like $25 for like a 20 piece or of chicken or something. And then people were like, oh man, that's a deal. This was years ago. And I don't know why it sticks in my head, but I just remember looking at the sign and I was like, y'all realize y'all still almost paying $1 per piece of chicken, though, right?
right,
Like
exactly.
it's no difference than getting that 3-piece for, you know what I'm saying,
just-
for like
They're just adding.
$5. That's it.
They're just offering like Sam's Club type bulk
Exactly.
deals.
And
You're still paying for what you're getting. It's just more of it.
You just got to make something sound nice and people will buy it. But that's how it is with the whole alkaline. Oh, alkaline water is no good. Yes, but if you drink spring water, you're already there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, well, can we get back to the subject at hand?
sorry, science.
Boy, you are watching Clicked Up the podcast. You were kicking it with the coolest crew.
Oh,
The
you
coolest
drinking
crew with
A
ADHD.
little bit.
For whom?
that is like a half a shot.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you know that I don't know?
Who's the bartender in the room?
Oh, okay. All right. Don't take me back there. Don't take me back. Nah, this man can make a good drink. I'll tell you.
I'm just talking shit.
He taught me how
Cheers
to.
to everybody.
This man taught me how to make real Kool-Aid. Not to
Boy.
sound like the nigga in here,
Bro.
but he's the one that taught me how
Real
to make
Kool-Aid?
real Kool-Aid.
What
Yes.
is real
See,
Kool-Aid?
people don't understand when I tell them, like, my whole mixology career, like me getting into bartending, literally
Coca-Cola is
started
for y'all,
from
too.
me making Kool-Aid and these niggas coming to my house and stuff and being like, Josh, you got that Kool-Aid? You got... I'm talking about after shows, people, they would be like, man, Josh, man, you got some Kool-Aid? I'm thirsty. Like, literally.
Shit is on point.
I don't like Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
haven't
Because
had
we're
it in
grown
so
now. We're
long.
grown
I
now.
mean, well, yeah.
We were
like
like,
it. I
we
just now started drinking
18.
I didn't
Again.
You
like it as
just
a kid.
know. Yeah.
No, I just started drinking it again. Like I used to have it as a jit, but when I moved in with him, then it's consistent in the house at this point now.
Oh, that sounds about right.
I'm definitely more of a tea girl. I will make my tea any day, all day, every day.
I love
kind of
me
tea?
some tea.
Like,
Sweet
I
tea.
mean, you have to be if you're an artist. Like, if
Well,
you're
yeah.
not drinking tea as an artist, you're not doing
I
enough.
ain't gonna lie, I made some.
You're not doing enough.
Facts.
I just
Bring it
bought
down a
3
little
boxes.
bit. Got a little too hot.
Ooh. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's definitely the history. That's what started me because it's chemistry. It's just chemistry at that point. And then I went from just Kool-Aid to
These nuts.
using spirits and getting into that. And
You walk
what
right
say?
by
You didn't
shit.
catch that.
Yeah,
I
you didn't catch that at all.
I didn't hear it. I didn't-
So back to
No. Rewind. What'd you say? I heard someone say something, but I was in the middle of speaking, so I wanted to finish my statement, and then I wanted to address it. What'd you say?
She put these nuts in your mouth and you kept going. It was crazy work.
pause.
It's what happened.
I want you to look me in my eyes while I take this sip and understand what I'm communicating to you.
I'm listening.
Lord.
That's
Understood.
yeah.
But is my level of fucks high enough? Because we've already been beefing, so I'm just adding to the pot. You know what I'm saying?
You started it.
I know, and it's cool. I'm gonna finish it, so it's fine.
Damn.
It takes another sip.
So toxic traits that we all.
Had to let Scorpion breathe.
So I'm gonna go around the room and I want to ask every person in here what toxic trait do you go for that you hate that you still go for?
Look like he about to start with you.
Kel, let's go over there. Kel, what's going on? What's your toxic trait that you at least battle with? You know what I'm saying? Let's just say like you at least battle with.
Wait,
it,
pause,
you know what I'm
pause.
saying?
Is it our toxic trait
No,
or
what
The
we
toxic
Yeah.
trait that you,
Yeah.
the one that you're attracted to.
Specifically,
Yeah, the one that
Okay,
you.
I got it.
Attracting.
What's the thing
I
that
think for mine, it might be a lack of emotional availability.
crazy?
Really?
Yep.
Feel me.
Seriously?
Because that's the one thing I can constantly say that I've begged for is for you to be emotionally
But
vulnerable to me.
okay, but question. But is that something that's just coming along with something
It's
else,
been
or is that
something
something you're looking for?
I'm not looking for
This
it.
motherfucker is stoic as hell. I fuck with that. Like, is that
shit.
I don't look for it.
So he's
it
asking-
becomes a consequence of. I don't know exactly what
consequence
the thing.
of what?
I don't know. I don't
That's what
know
he's
that-
asking.
I don't know what that is yet, but that's the thing that I keep running into.
Well, let's
That's why
break
I
it down.
can't-
No, I'm playing out.
We can be a therapist real quick.
So
Let me-
No, I do
specifically
not have
though,
a degree.
before we go out on a tangent, because we will do that. What is the trait that you see and you immediately are like, yeah, we gotta have it,
Exactly. That's
want
what
it.
he's asking.
Yeah, that's the question.
not the side effect.
Come back to me.
But we're here now.
I gotta think about it. I don't want y'all just.
That's wasting gas.
While I'm trying to.
We don't mind.
What is it?
We'll go around. We're gonna go
Please,
around.
let
We're
me
gonna go
think.
around.
I gotta concentrate. I don't
My
know.
man, 100 grand with the gun in his hand, really Khalil. Like, what's
Out
a
in my
toxic
hand
trait?
right now. Historically.
Historically, I like that.
Because these motherfuckers. Historically, one of the biggest traits was just like a fucking attitude. Like, you know, when like you pull up to the drive-thru and the person has an attitude with you and you got your girl in the car and then the girl get to the window and she's like, I ain't motherfucking da da da. It's like, whoa, they're giving us food. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want food with no spit in it. So I think that was probably one of the things historically that I was just like, I like how you fucking told him, you know what I'm saying? But then that spicy, sassy ass shit, like at a point in time. But then it got to a point where it's just like, okay, now I know how it feels on the receiving end. It's happening a little bit too much on the receiving end. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't know. That's just one of like 10. But go ahead.
Okay, wait. I think I might have. I think
you unlocked one.
This we want to know. We want to know.
I think it's like it might be the alpha like idea, like if they portray themselves.
Idea? No, it's a fucking. No, I'm playing.
I feel like if they portray themselves as a dominant man in that space, that's the first thing that I go for. If I can see how you if I see that you're owning whatever space it is, I don't necessarily pay attention to how you're doing it, but the fact that you're able to, I'm like, come here. Because you can handle business. And that's what I like. So
question. Do you think that a person that has to do all of these things because they control multiple spaces have to work on emotional availability, like for you personally? Or do you think that is required for them to be kind of switched off to a certain extent?
I think it becomes a consequence of what they have become. And so then they can't switch that for me.
Okay.
Because they're so used to it. And I think that if you want me to be 100% honest, I don't think a lot of women truly ask for the level of vulnerability that I require to feel safe. Because one thing I always want to be is...
Nice to see you too, Samuel. You should have been in here.
Hi, Sammy. One thing happy belated birthday too. One thing I love to be is an emotional safe space for my man. I want you to be able to come home. I want you to be able to tell me what your problems is. Vent to me, talk to me. Let me hold you while you rub your head, while you sad, you mad. I want to be that peace for you. And if you can't be emotionally vulnerable enough to explain that to me, then I feel like I can't love you the way that I know how to love you. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where... So I think that's where it is. The macho machismo type of motherfuckers. That's what I go for.
I can see where that's what you would want, but I can also see the other side where it's just like, it's kind of hard to switch between like different fucking talents. Your brain to just turn from technical to creative to fucking, that's just in itself.
Yeah.
But another thing is like when by default, when you wake up for your day, like you're fucking controlling shit, doing shit, you know, handling your fucking business, it's a little bit hard. And I think another thing is like we kind of, and I say we because I kind of identify with what you're sort of describing. It's sort of like a requirement to have like a level of like numbness to be able to handle all of the shit that's being thrown
right.
at us.
And I understand that. That's the thing though. Like with me, I feel like the disconnect comes in. I understand that. And that's why I want to be that. Because you always have to be that. And I don't want you to have to be that with me. I want you to finally be able to let that go when you come home. I want to be able to be, even if you have to tell me how to do it, create that peace at the crib so when you walk through that door, you ain't got shit to worry about. Like one thing I can say, like, and I said it before, y'all wasn't on, it was a different podcast. It was a smaller set of us. But like with him, one thing he could say that dinner was ready. His towel was in the bathroom. His food was brought to him when he's laying in the bed. He did not have shit to worry about when he got home from work.
I mean, we're going to have a conversation later, bro.
All these
years. There's a conversation that needs to be had.
I don't think there's one man that doesn't appreciate those type of things.
For sure.
But also at the same time, I do think that like people of a certain magnitude like work out things in our own brains because we don't want to be an issue or a problem to the people around us.
But that's the thing. I want you to bring that to me.
So what you want do you think it is a requirement for a successful relationship?
I think it's a requirement for me to feel as if I have a space in your life.
Is there anything else that a person can do to allow you to feel that you have that space?
Even if you're not able to talk about it. And I'd be like, what's up? Stuff didn't happen that, like, a level of communication to let me in is enough. You don't have to be crying your eyes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
can
something. You? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Please.
It's important.
Please,
So-
I will go get the fucking tissues for you.
Oh.
I'll wipe your tears.
What?
Like,
But who says like? I feel like I feel like for certain men, we want that, but only when it's something that requires that. Like, for example, if our homie just fucking died, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be to a point so soft and vulnerable or so hurt where we need that. But like somebody says some racist shit to us at work. If we can
of
deal
course.
with it,
I know. Let that roll off your back.
you know what
By
I'm
all
saying?
means. Yeah, no, factual.
Or let's say you got a show coming up. I'm talking about myself.
No,
You got
go
a show
ahead.
coming up, and you might be a little,
You're a little
might be a little bit
anxious about it.
anxious about it.
Yeah.
I'm not about to sit here. I'm not about to sit here and say I'm a little anxious about the show. No, I'm just going to do everything that it takes to try to make the show a success. So even if I'll show a little bit of
okay,
stress
so
on my face,
let me
I'm still
tell you.
working out.
What you need to do. And so then for me, how I come into that is you involving me into that process.
But who's never mind. I'm
That's
just
how
saying
I can feel included.
certain
You're-
people work solo
Then my nigga,
for
you ain't
those
for
things.
You're not for me.
I just feel like a relationship is outside. I feel like a relationship is a little bit more personal than what you do for work. Like, I get it. I understand. Like, it has to be a team. But there's a certain, like, I feel like there's a certain line that needs to be drawn between.
but
Individualism
what's
and
wrong
togetherness.
Yeah.
And I
Let our lady
understand.
talk. Let our lady get
What's
in.
wrong with like sharing your world with your?
Thank you.
your
She was
girl?
like, I gotta get a
what-
piece of
Thank
this.
you.
Why can't you teach her? It's not like
Yeah.
she has to be involved with everything 100%.
Just
but that's
guide
what
me
girls
on what
like.
I
We
can
like to,
do.
Yeah, we like to be taught. Like, show me your
What?
world. Like,
What?
teach me, baby. Like,
So here's the thing.
That's the
like,
biggest turn on. Don't let me be able to
What?
learn something
You got
from
it.
you.
You got
Oh,
something.
No.
No, I was gonna say like,
Patois.
so look. So like the relationship. Wait, what did you? What?
She said what? She said, and I
Go ahead.
and I quote,
Go ahead and quote me.
"Pactoire."
But what was that
what she
for?
Oh,
Like-
don't let me be able to learn something from you.
yeah, it's
Being able to learn
I'm not
something.
making a correlation.
So,
Okay,
so
all right,
just
I get
so
it.
a
It
quick
was from what she said earlier.
for a quick divergent with that. What happens when you're not learning anymore?
Well, okay, it's a different. The learning at some point may plateau
yeah,
because you may not know everything, but then that's when we start going together,
But-
and start learning stuff
So-
together. going
And
through
also,
experiences
I can
together.
help motivate you with what you're doing. Like, hey, babe, stay on track, man. You got this. Like, now it's becoming like, hey, we're a team now, and now I'm gonna push you because
But
I see what
also-
you're doing.
But
Also, that's why we end up being with
where does
Unc and them
where-
because you have enough of
y'all
life
just had complaints
experience.
about that? Where does it get to a
Opportunity
point?
costs and
For
trade-offs.
some of
That's
them.
literally
Right,
this whole
right.
dynamic.
But where does it get to a point where it's just like, okay, we're giving you literally exactly what you asked for, and we're just like, oh, this happened. Oh, I got to do this. Like in our head, we don't want to be complaining ass little bitches, so we keep it
Nobody's
to
asking
ourselves.
you,
Like,
we're not
you know what I'm
asking you to
saying?
be a complaining ass bitch, but if you had it,
You want to know everything. So the
No,
things
I
in
didn't
our
say
head.
that. I didn't say that. I did not say that. I said I want to be a part of your life. I said I want to be a part of your life. I agree with you when you said that there should be a line of individualism and a line of togetherness.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
where is
so
that
the,
line?
The small minuscule things that you can just handle or you can let roll off your back, you don't have to explain that to me.
Right.
What
But
if most
when
of
you
it is
do-
that?
Then that's fine. Just be
But-
like,
but
today
you
was a
inter-
regular day.
And then you interpret it as I'm not telling you enough because I didn't. I just didn't.
I'll tell you
It's
something. I'll
the
tell you
way-
something.
For 3
Watch
days
this. Watch this.
straight.
Watch
It's
this.
the way
Watch
that
this.
you tell me when I ask. If I be like, how was your day today? Oh, it was fine. Ain't nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But then, oh, today was fine. I had a few hiccups. It wasn't nothing too big of a deal. I was able to handle it, but we're good. Today was a good day. That lets me know you did have some problems, but you were able to handle it. So I don't have nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? You gave
Okay.
me a little bit more context to that, as opposed to, work was work.
Like rolling
Like,
off.
what
I mean,
the
I
fuck is
ain't
that?
nobody say I do.
But also, why can't you come and talk to your girl? Like, you know, you can have those lines, those boundaries, but at the same time, as a woman, we already know you guys have like a lot of weight,
A lot.
like on the like of the world. But if we can like
Yeah.
be that peace of mind for you, why
And take
not?
some of it off.
Okay, let me
That's great.
jump in.
Can I-
Let me jump in. Let me jump in real quick.
I just have to. You
Go
asked me a
ahead.
question, right? You
Yeah,
asked
go
me a
ahead. Go
question?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So for my specific relationship that I'm in right now, I'm a entrepreneur and she's an entrepreneur. So if I'm sitting here
And get rid of them goddamn whatever the fuck this is. Get rid of that shit around.
No, I want you to say
I
the
did
word.
it for
I
myself.
couldn't say it. Fuck you. Quotation marks.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Look at you.
I did it for myself because I'm an artist and it's.
You're still an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
so-
all
but-
entrepreneurship.
But here's the thing. Entrepreneurship is hard.
It is.
And if I'm just laying my bag, like you got baggage too, and yes, I would want you to tell me what's going on because I'm here, I'm available. But there's a certain point where I'm just like, I'm making it harder for you. I'm stressing you out when you already got stressed. I can handle my shit. Like I
Yeah.
can handle it.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
And if you feel like you're stressing her out, then absolutely keep some things to yourself because it's a lot of things we keep to ourselves.
Yes.
And that's what I'm trying to say. There's a certain line that I've put in the sand where it's just like, if I really actually need emotional support, yes, I'm gonna come to you. But
But I think that y'all's threshold for emotional support is way higher than what it needs to be.
why do you say it?
Because y'all
Who are you
automatically.
to
Hold on, just listen
Okay,
to me. Just
go
listen
ahead,
to me.
go ahead.
I feel as if, as for men, y'all's emotional threshold is a lot higher than what it needs to be because y'all already is programmed to believe that y'all don't need that, or y'all aren't supposed to ask for that, or y'all are not supposed to have that. So you go ahead and stomach and take so much more shit than you possibly should really have to deal with. At the end of the day, yes, you are a man, but you're a human fucking being too.
I get that.
But
You
which
feel
one
me?
comes first?
Being
that-
I mean,
that
your
one-
human beingness should come first.
Should.
But also,
that
at
wasn't the
one-
question.
at what point do
Which
you?
one does?
At what point do you then say this
More
man
regularly or
is
not,
not
the
being
man-
manly enough? If that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Like you
Your-
look for
your
a certain
manhood-
level of stature or like foundation in a person or in
But
a
we
man.
also do look for a certain level of vulnerability too. Because if a man is not vulnerable with you, he does not trust you.
Exactly.
And that is immediately what that translates.
So then here's a great
Vulnerability is everything, guys.
so here's a great question because
Strength and weakness, I promise you.
women love to say you have to create the environment for me to be nurturing and all this other stuff.
Aren't you guys leaders?
So wait, watch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For me to trust you, that has to be an environment that's created. You don't just get that because you have a vagina. Like, oh, you got a vagina and I like you. I should tell you all my business. That's crazy. Like, there has to be a level of trust.
Which is perfectly fine, but if you're never testing the waters to build that trust, how are you going to give it to me? If you're not even trying to test me with, I had a bad day at work and see how I respond to it, how the fuck can you build that trust for me?
Well, because here's the thing. Because, I mean, more than one thing can be true at the same time. What Khalil said earlier is also true. There's a lot of times when men are mulling over the information in their mind. It's because I'm trying to solve this. And the only voice I really need in my head right now is mine.
Fact.
Because I've been dealing with voices all day.
But that's-
This is the first space I've had where this is just my voice. And I've said that you know what, I was in a relationship where I said this to a girl. You want me to describe to you what it feels like to be drowning while I'm drowning. Every breath I have, I need to save me. And you're like, why aren't you telling me? Because everything I got right now is getting through this. On the other side of it, once I'm out of the water and we could talk, we could talk.
Yeah.
That
But
should
with
be
every
easily communicated.
But my thing, right, if you're going through something, let me know. And
Like,
the thing
I'll
about it
back
is
off.
that y'all men do not realize, and I'm not gonna say that y'all are the only ones that do it, because I know that as women we probably do too. But when y'all are dealing with some shit, we see that shit all over your fucking face. The way that you behave, the way that you are moving, the way that you act towards me, all of that shit reflects in your behavior.
Right.
And then I know it's something wrong, but you're not telling me because you don't trust me with it, but I know it's a problem. So now I feel like I'm on the outside of this relationship and I'm not a part of it.
So then, so your reaction to that feeling is going to be the tail of the tape.
Which
Because
is
if you realize that and you see that on my face and your reaction is anger out of some entitlement to my vulnerability, and then next thing you know,
that is a
Yeah, that
problem.
shit.
Like,
then you
Yeah.
feel
that is
like
definitely a problem.
I owe you my vulnerability. You just backed it up. That line in the sand got deeper because it's like, yo, I'm going through this right now, and now I have to defend my position from another front because I don't feel safe.
So which brings
Ultimately,
me,
that's what vulnerability is access to an unsafe point. There's an unsafe point in my life that you're wanting access to, and you have to allow me you have to allow me to open that bridge. If you come to my bridge, if you come to my castle walls and start storming, mad because I'm not opening it, and then you're not getting in here because you already showed the aggression to my wall.
I think all of that can be easily avoided with communication. Like, because nobody is in your mind saying, oh, he's having a bad day, or nobody's looking at I don't think, well, it just depends on how long you guys been together, but nobody's ever in someone else's head like, okay, he's having a bad day. Like, you have to communicate that with me. Like,
that's
okay,
true.
if you need me to back off.
But that's what I'm. And so in response to that.
In response to being able to read that body, and then what is your response to reading? When you reread that's what's going on, how do you respond to that? Is what he's saying. So when you do know that person and you see that's what's happening, if you're responding with anger and aggression,
that's a problem.
to it,
absolutely.
Yes, that's
so
a huge
if you know me well enough, if you know me well enough to see that I'm frustrated, I'm discombobulated, I'm going through tumultuous thoughts.
So what do you want us to do in that?
No, see, this is the thing. This is when it's very key. You should by that point have done research, or you should be going through the steps of research of what my love language is. Because in these points, love languages are very, very, very crucial. If I'm going through stuff, right, and I'm gonna use myself as an example. If I'm going through stuff, I have a very bad habit of not asking for help. Like, I'm working on it, but I typically do not. I will be drowned before I say, hey man, I need some help. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm working on that. But the thing is if you're my partner and you're close enough to me at this point, you should be able to know what shows me love, what brings that to me. If I'm stressed and I don't want to express what's stressing me out in this moment, do something. One of my biggest love languages is acts of service. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something that makes me feel comfortable with the person next to me enough and vulnerable enough to say, man, she sees that I'm going through something and she's actively doing something that I'm receptive to.
So question, if a chick came to you, somebody that you're talking to, and they see that you are getting frustrated and it's a consistent thing, right? And I guess, and not even that, I guess for me, I want to know how it's translated because it's been translated wrong, and I want to know what is it that I can do, I guess, to improve that. Because for me, if I see you're getting frustrated, what I'm going to try and do is step in and bring you back down. So I'm like, calm down, take a breath, look at me, what's going on, hold on, stop doing what you're doing because you won't be able to continue doing this while you're frustrated. What do I do if that does not work? Because outside of that, it seems like all I can do is just stay away from you until you're not mad anymore. And then I feel useless.
Sometimes space is important.
Yeah.
It depends, because once again, you have to remember this is a partner-to-partner, person-to-person thing. The same
thing may not work.
The same algorithm, the same formula for me is not the same formula for him. You know what I'm saying? But there is a formula nonetheless.
But what if the formula then results in me feeling as if this? Like, granted, all right, cool, this is what you need. But then now, because this is what you need, I feel useless in this relationship because this is how you know what I'm saying? Like,
we can have a conversation about that. That once
what I'm saying.
If you get to a point, if there's a point where you feel like you're useless, then there is a conversation that needs to be had. Not in that moment.
Yeah.
Not in that moment.
In that moment, it's too vulnerable
things need to happen to help the situation. So for me, once again, if I'm in the middle of doing something, say I'm building something, or I don't know, I'm writing something and I can't focus, or I'm like struggling on putting something together or whatever, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to ask for help. But if you see that and you know me, you step in and you just...
What can I do?
You just grab something. You don't even talk. You don't ask me. You just do it. You see I need to paint this part. You bring the paint over to me or whatever. Or you see I'm writing or whatever. I can't focus. Like, and you go like, you know, if you around kids or whatever it is, you shut the door. You meld the mood down. You play the songs that you know bring me peace or something like that. Instinctively, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a switch that says, Thank you, baby. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, and 9 times out of 10, I'm going to talk to you and say, I apologize.
And sometimes that thank you is the communication. Yo, you saw me, thank you. That's all I got right now. When I'm past what I'm past, and it's safe, you'll never believe what just happened, man. It was crazy, actually. And then you'll get this amazing story when somebody, again, when that person is out of the water.
Yeah.
Right.
How the hell did you even get in there, man? You won't believe I was on this boat, and you could tell the story from a safer place. You know what I'm saying? So meet that person where they are. So next time, next time you're going through that, man, say something, man. I could have, you know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, yeah, I could have. But trust has to be, in that really vulnerable, because here's the thing. Nobody is a virgin to a relationship in this room, for sure, I'm sure. So we've all been burned, hurt, and some of us are burned and hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's safe to say that we've struggled with honesty. We've struggled with integrity. We struggled with vulnerability. And when you come into a relationship where those things come to the test, you've already have to admit to yourself, I failed here before. And if I try, I might fail again. So let's not, sometimes people just don't even try. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not going to be vulnerable, because every time I'm vulnerable, it doesn't work out.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
you
Go
should
ahead.
not be getting into relationships if you're going to become closed off. Like, that is a level of accountability and responsibility to the world at that point, when you know that you are not in a position to where you can properly handle yourself in a relationship, because you're still burned from the last one.
But
You should not be investing yourself into other people.
Then you have the hopeless romantics, and then you have the people who just fall for a person, and they're like, this time it's gonna be right, and they don't foresee those challenges that's gonna come. They're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna try my best, and then the challenges come, and they're just like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So like,
Yeah, I mean, that's me.
I want this lady to come in. Like, where are you at? You heard a lot of information so far. Like, where are you at? Like, talk to us.
I mean, speaking on behalf of, like, just how are we supposed to handle each other when we're upset? Like, I'm definitely the person that don't like to be messed with when I'm upset. Like, leave me alone. Like, seriously, like, let me have my space. Let me collect my own thoughts, and I'll come back to you. So if I had a gentleman, like, that's similar to myself, like, I would give him that space, and then we'll come back and commune and just say, hey, you okay? Can I do anything to help you? But, that's just my point.
So we're going to ask you, we're going to get back to the brass tacks of all this. Yo, what are one of your toxic traits that you're attracted to?
Oh.
can't forget, this is why we came here.
I guess it would still have to relate to the, with the whole control situation. I love a guy who can, just take initiative and just, woo me and just say, hey, I got this, I got you, I'm bringing you the flowers, like, not even have to ask about it, like, hey, it's a dress right here, I got you, let's go on a date.
What?
I love that. Like,
What a God.
I don't even have to think about it, like, we're just doing it. Like, babe, I have the flight tickets, just be ready. Like, I love that. But
Is that toxic?
it can be toxic.
It literally is.
It can. It's a great thing. However, it can be toxic because those, sometimes, not all guys, but it could be like a sense of control. It could be like manipulative, like, like, hey, you're gonna do what I say anyways because I'm doing it.
You don't have all.
Because I brought you the ticket and I brought
With
you
me,
the flowers.
you wouldn't be nothing without me. If it wasn't for me, like.
Like, it's a
So
very
is it-
thin line where it can happen, but I think it's a level of like, those little things, like, I have a date at 8, be ready by 8 p.m. Like, that type of thing. It's, to me, it's a level of where it's, you control the atmosphere of the relationship, but you don't control me.
Yeah,
And
that's
that line is very thin
It's
to
very
where
thin.
it can be crossed. Yeah, and I'm not saying it's not,
Yeah.
but like, those
Been a
little
leader and a
things.
dictator, baby.
Exactly.
That's the perfect
Leading
word for it.
you
That's
know,
perfect.
you know good and fucking well I want to go on dates. That's no questions asked. So you shouldn't ask me if I want to go out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and fucking schedule it. You know my routine. You know my schedule. Mama, you busy Friday? Nah. All right, be ready by 8 p.m. Yes, Daddy.
So
Cool.
here's a
Done.
crazy thing, right? And here's my toxic assessment of all this. Is for that idea, is that there's this. I'm gonna try to be like all analytical, like Khalil just was.
I'm just here.
It just it feels like
Pour up another drink.
it feels like so many women
Why you at it?
are looking for materialism
I was
to
trying
sort
not
of
to
be
be the first one.
benchmarks of intentionalism. Oh, he's gonna do for me. He's gonna bring to me. He's gonna give to me. He's gonna buy me.
Wouldn't that be considered providing though?
No.
It
That's called
depends on what the intentions are behind it.
because provision, like and
There's so
and
many
I
ways. There's so many ways.
I struggle with so many women that use this term provide, right? Because
I think it's
because-
because y'all think that provision is mainly monetarily when provision is multi-layered. That shit is a fucking.
so
onion
here's
for
the
us.
thing, right? Here's the thing, right?
I have to
Because
disagree with
there's this idea that all men are supposed to provide.
No.
And here's the thing.
The man that I want should.
Yeah, the man, because it comes from this Judeo-Christian idea of what the Bible says. The Bible doesn't say your boyfriend is supposed to provide for you. It doesn't say your baby daddy is supposed to provide for you.
There are no
It
boyfriends
says
or
your
girlfriends in the
husband.
Bible.
Thank you, because technically, my nigga, I will be fucking single if we're going by that logic.
So this is what I'm
yes,
saying.
You should
So-
be acting as if husband.
But you,
You
you'd
So-
also be stoned.
so
for being
here's
a
the thing.
whore.
Love how people
Okay,
Yes, we would all.
Shut up, Josh.
So here's the thing. So we should definitely
Just saying.
ease back on these very antiquated
So if
expectations.
you guys can
And
ease
the
back on the expectations,
Thank
we can
you.
ease back
Thank
on our
you.
expectations.
but here's the
What we're
thing,
doing.
right? Here's the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait. What do you mean?
Can't get-
Yeah,
you
He
cannot-
said,
elaborate.
if y'all can't ease back on y'all's, we not finna do the same because y'all are asking for us to lower the expectations of a foundation that majority of us grew up on.
What is that
But y'all-
foundation?
What found
Yeah.
Give me a point
exactly?
by
That's what
point,
it's not. It's a lot.
Most
It's
of us
so
grew up in
not
single
neat up
parent
and dry as
households.
we-
I'm
Most
not
of us
talking
grew
about
up struggling.
I just need a
Most
point
of
by
us
point.
Grew up in single parent households.
What is the
and struggling,
foundation?
But your mama show as hell drug your ass to church on Sunday.
What's the foundation?
What's the foundation?
The thing is, you said something about
We're not
materialism.
skating
Hold on,
on
let
this.
the lady go.
What do you
Let
mean?
the-
What's the
Wait.
foundation?
We can't all be talking.
You mentioned materialistic, you know,
Provision, and
expectation.
that's not what we're talking about when
When
I
I-
say that.
exactly.
Let the lady.
I have to agree with her because that's not like just because I say a man is wooing me or just doing all these things to make me feel loved. What if that's my love language and you're not trying to love me the way I want to be loved? Like it doesn't have to be material. What if I just want to go out and travel the world with you?
That's material.
That's materialism.
You gotta pay for that.
Okay,
All
but
that is consumerism.
okay,
Every last thing.
But
Yeah.
the man that has the money to pay for it, he's not tripping on that because he's.
How do you know that?
Because he's
He ain't tripping on that.
providing the
He's
flights
tricking on
right
that.
now. He's providing the flights. He's providing this and
Mr.
saying, hey,
Khalil,
this and
it's
that.
not
and this-
tricking if you have it.
Thank you.
So here's the thing, right? You created a definition of masculinity that serves you. It says this
did
is
not
wait.
say
You're saying, look, if he's a real man and he has it like that, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Bro,
look,
you can take
wait,
me, you can take
please,
me on a picnic
please,
with
wait.
your bedding
Wait,
on
wait,
from
wait.
the house.
It doesn't
And that's
matter.
enough.
It doesn't
You
matter.
about to get kicked to the next
It doesn't
room.
matter if this thing costs $1 or $500.
Who put a dollar value on anything?
Wait. Let me just tell you something. This is a product. It doesn't matter if it's nothing to me to purchase it. It's a thing. That's what a material object is. If it takes material objects, no matter how much or how little it is, in order to signify to you that this person has intentionalism,
So my question
that's
to you is-
materialism. That's the
okay.
definition of it.
Okay, materialistic, yeah, materializing. Okay, cool. So without materializing anything, what effort are you putting in this relationship as a man?
Okay, so as a man, I want you to define a man.
No. I want you to do.
I need you to do
I
that.
asked
no.
you a question. Honestly.
No, because you said, what am I supposed to do as a man? We have to have the same understanding of what a man
I asked,
is.
what effort are you putting in as a man if you're not trying to materialize anything?
What
Be-
else is there?
If I
She's
meet you,
asking.
okay,
So
let me
let-
ask you. Okay,
so
I just wanna
basically,
know.
go ahead.
So all right, so
Let's go.
This is man. Wow.
Because nothing in life is free. You're gonna have to pay for something.
That is true.
Like even if it's
that
the
is
bare
true.
minimum, nobody's saying you gotta fly me out to fucking Bali.
Because we could go to a trip to Jacksonville and drive the car, but we having a great, fantastic.
Hold on, real quick. Fuck a trip. We can go to Forsyth Park.
Girl.
So here's the thing.
We can go to Tybee Island and have a good time, but we just had a little quick vacation to Tybee Island.
So here's the thing.
It doesn't matter about how much money you're spending, but it's
to
like
you,
it's the
it doesn't
effort that
matter.
you're putting, but that's who we're talking about. The people.
Yeah, I'm talking about them that got that.
Well, okay. So the average human being, right, is an average person, right?
I'm not dating the average, obviously.
So here's the thing, right? We keep these very vaulted, very high expectations of humans.
It's not high.
Wait, please.
I mean, if you want to put yourself in a box,
let me move my mic.
I know, me too, right? If you want to put yourself in a box and cap yourself, then
that's not. I mean,
because I think the problem that we're having right now is that y'all are not understanding that it doesn't really have anything to do with the money. The money at the end of the day, sometimes it's not something that we can remove from the equation because you have to pay for stuff in life, period. You can't really do anything for free. But the things that you can do, even with the like for example, boom, when I was in college, the dude that I was with, the reason why I got with him was because he would take 2 buses and walk to get to that goddamn campus to see me every fucking day.
That's
he ain't have no money or a job. Hold on. He ain't have no money or a job at the time. When he needed to provide for me in regards to, and I'm not saying I want no nigga to do this, but he made it happen because he knew it's what I wanted. His intentions behind it were pure. He made sure he did the stuff that he needed to do to prove his love for me without a dime in his pocket. If he didn't have the money, he would go get it.
Okay, so can I complete this thought? I need to be able to have some space to complete this thought. All right. There are some people in this world who have the benefit of being human beings. That means your humanness is defined by your being. Just being alive
just existing
is your humanness. Some of us have been relegated to being human doers. That our humanness is only defined by our ability to do. That person, 9 times out of 10, is a man. What you're saying is, you get to qualify his humanness by his ability to produce for your being, and that now we are immediately not equal, because one person only understands that their humanness comes at the validation of what they're doing to validate your being.
Do you not go into relationships from what you've experienced, from what that person has done for you? Like, is that not why you go ahead and invest into a relationship? Because you've seen what they have done to prove.
How they make
go ahead. Yes, like
right, which is fine.
And just like if I want to be around a person that's funny, it's because they make me laugh.
Exactly. So they know how to tell jokes. They're being funny.
Right.
Okay.
So my being, my personality is a being, not my ability to produce an outcome.
Okay, but you're still doing something that is making me feel a type of way. I'm not saying that you have to go out and go get something to do it.
That is actually producing an outcome. Like you're producing an
environment for me to be.
That's an abstract outcome. We're talking about
free.
We're talking about.
That's fine.
I have something to say on that. I do have something to say.
Catching those buses to me.
I'm just
stir the pot.
I think you guys are getting so bent
It was
up
school
about
buses. He didn't have to pay for that.
I think guys
Did he
get
have a
so bent
job?
up about the dollar amount, like what they gotta spend to be in a relationship. When I have to say,
I'm not
I have 2
talking
points.
about that.
I have 2 points though. One, a man shouldn't even be considering a relationship with any woman if he's not stable in his own world. So
a grown man.
like
Right.
honestly, so what are we even talking about? If you're not stable enough in your own mind, like don't come for me. Don't come see me, because yes, I am looking to prepare for my family. If you can't provide for my family, if you can't start with me, then there's not going to be a generation. I'm not building your legacy. Secondly, there has been a time where I was beach bumming with a man that I loved, and the thing is, we were staying on Santa Monica Beach. Beautiful. Guess what? We had an RV, but that would be considered homeless to somebody, but it was a beautiful experience for us. And guess what? Yeah, he had to provide that because I didn't know. So it's not about like, okay, how much money you spending on this item here. Yeah, it's about what the moment that you're building.
The space that you're providing for me in this present.
But I'm telling you that RV wasn't free. It wasn't.
But we were homeless.
But we
and
was
I still
homeless,
loved
and guess
and
what?
go
We
with your ass.
we did Uber to get that RV that night. So it's not even a, oh, he has to have money, come in with money. No, we can build our own story, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want a man coming to me if he's not ready for that mentally, like if he's not ready to make sure I ate that day.
Not even, okay,
I mean,
and then see,
type
not
shit.
even, not
You
even,
shouldn't be in a
hold on.
relationship with anybody that don't care if you ain't eat. Like,
Right,
I mean,
but
But that's
no,
providing though. That's
Yeah,
providing.
yeah.
That's materialistic. That's money. That's money. You can't have money with that. You
so
No, it is-
food,
no,
shelter,
time out.
and sex.
Okay.
Those are the
Period.
top three, right?
Okay.
Is it not?
Yeah, for
But-
a bare minimum, yeah, it is.
For a person to feel like they got the bare fucking foundation necessities, food, shelter, and sex. So if those things are being provided,
which I could provide for myself, first of all. So you don't have to provide
but
that
you're-
for me.
But what you're saying is a person should be willing to, which I'm saying that's cool, that's fine. But anything beyond that, we're talking about
That's-
materialistic.
Thank you, but what y'all, that's what we've been talking about.
Oh, well, I
the entire
agree.
time.
Well,
Since
so-
the beginning. that's
But
the
no.
beginning.
We let me
That's a-
clarify
But
something.
you guys
go
are
ahead,
trying
go
to
ahead.
I
demonize
never
it.
No.
mentioned anything about
Go ahead,
church
go
or
ahead,
anything
go
like
ahead.
that. I
Listen,
never
so
cared
we
about
got
that.
we got where we are,
It's the
and I'm
same
just being clear and honest because O's preface was her talk. The thing that she likes is older men because they buy her flowers
Pause.
and get her
Pause.
and do stuff.
Yes.
That's why we got where we were.
Okay, so let me reiterate. Okay,
Let's go.
yes, I like own them because they provide, because
Yeah,
they are mature, but that's not only because they're buying me stuff, it's because they already know a
It's
way
the
of life.
attention and the.
They know a way of life for me to learn from, so I can potentially do it for myself. These guys my age, no,
still
y'all still
figuring
trying to
it out.
figure it out. Exactly, I don't got time
So
for
here,
that. I really
this is
don't.
crazy because you're saying here I am trying to figure it out, and I'm looking for an older man as a cheat sheet,
Yeah.
and then
not?
and then somehow by what's the word I want to use? By
So-
equating myself to the class of the person that I'm with, I believe that I'm above the level of the people who I'm trying to figure it out with.
First of all, I never
It's
said
almost
I'm
like
above.
it's almost like saying if I sleep with the teacher, then I got the answers to the test.
Nah, by default,
I mean,
I
technically
won't
you-
lie.
But
by
that means I'm
default,
better than the people
the-
I'm in this class
the
with. Wait.
subliminal
Okay, I just don't like the mentality of a younger guy. Like,
Thank you.
I really don't. Honestly, that does not mean it's an older man is a cheat sheet. Like, and if you want to put it in that term, okay, cool, because that man does have something for me to learn from. Like, I'm not
Like,
saying.
why am I going to waste my time with somebody I can't experience the entirety with? If I can't learn something, if we not both moving and doing what we need to do, it doesn't make sense.
That younger guy is looking to shack up, to have sex with me, get those 3 principles, boop, 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 out. Yeah, but that older guy, at least he's looking at me like okay, I want to get married. I want to settle down because I've already had my young life and did all that. So now, I am looking for that, even though I'm just not at that time of point right now. But I know I will be eventually. Like,
So you
in the
want
near-
somebody
have
somebody who already has the presets, whether or not you're willing to actually be.
But see, that's
On
I
that
have to
level.
That's the thing.
disagree.
Go ahead, go ahead.
If
We
I'm gonna
all
have
look
sex
for
with
people
you,
with
I'm potentially putting myself at risk for a child. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm not ever fucking somebody
That
and he
cannot-
can't provide
thank you.
or take care of me and my oopsie child. Like, no.
Thank you.
Oopsie child.
or willing
Because
to,
I'm
right?
not, I'm
Or
not,
willing to.
But see,
because
that's-
I'm not
Can and
ready
can't.
for a child right now. I'm not. I'm like in my business. So if I do accidentally get pregnant,
I need to be with a man that know how to handle
not
business and
saying,
take care
oh,
of it.
I gotta be out in the streets because I gotta do this, that, and this, that. No, that man, he home because he already want me home with him at the end of the day.
And you think only an older man can provide that?
That's
From
and
my
that's
experience,
that's where
From
that's
my
where I have to
experience.
disagree. That
Because,
is
like,
literally
okay,
where I have to disagree.
so because,
I
like,
get the understanding that 'cause we're actually the same age, right? So that being said,
Damn.
I get Yo, it just looks older on me. Oh.
It's just a little
simmer
bit
down.
of rage.
You said y'all two are the same age?
No.
No,
Oh, I
that is not what I said.
That's Unc them right there.
That is
Yeah, yeah.
definitely Uncle Nip.
I'm old school McGrew.
I mean, listen. Woo-wee. But no, so
Who we is crazy. Calm down. That was too much.
no, that wasn't on you. That was on me. I was
Okay.
calming myself.
All right. Yeah, all right.
Thank you. My processes.
I do have feelings. I'm vulnerable.
I understand.
All right.
I
Y'all
I
got that,
accept
right?
your
Y'all got
feelings,
that?
bro.
Y'all got that?
I respect that you have those, man.
Please and thank
My
you, sir.
brother.
So you were saying
Please?
we're the same age.
Right. So what I was saying was, I digress.
See how
So
she took
my
our
thing-
emotional vulnerability out
She
the
said, "Fuck
room?
that shit."
You know what I'm saying? I don't have none of
Sensitive
this.
men sharing emotions. Oh, faux pas. Golly.
That's not provision.
I don't want it.
Go ahead,
Nah,
brother.
but seriously. So I can vehemently disagree with that statement. I
Which
understand
statement? I'm sorry.
what
Right.
she said.
I know
That
which
basically
one.
older men
the
can.
last one when she said it's only older men who are looking for who have stability or want stability
Oh, okay.
or look for more than just the three. You know what I'm saying? That is a
I think it's
definitive
more so
no.
they're more ready for.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, in some cases,
Yeah.
in many cases, and that is weird. There are so many variables to this and so
Yeah,
many
it
sides.
is.
Like it's really
So here's
weird.
the thing, right?
But at the same time,
Go ahead.
and I'm just responding
brother.
based
Go ahead.
off the
What she
words
said.
that O used, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is,
Can we call you O Dog? No.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
my
sorry.
bad.
Cause he
Would
said,
you-
"Oh,"
would
and
you-
O sounded dope, so I just thought we
Yeah, I
were
go
gonna
by
extend it.
old.
Just,
Not old dog.
me, right?
Just,
yeah.
Oh, you ain't
No.
never seen Minister Society?
Yeah.
O Dog was a G. What?
It's not it right now.
Okay.
Not
I
it.
just said it's not
That's
it
her
right now.
boundary. Respect it.
Respectfully, say less.
But no,
I don't wanna give what
there,
old dog
there
puts
are,
out.
There's a slew of men in this age bracket who definitely only want
Okay, wait. What's y'all's age bracket?
But are you
Millennial.
guys ready to provide though? You
But
guys
see, that's
had a
the
big
thing.
argument about provisions and all this.
Is it-
woo-woo.
No, that's
So-
not the thing. Like,
I don't
There's
wanna
so
be
many, like you
struggling.
said, there's so many factors. You got ready to, willing
yeah,
to.
you use all of those, and so it's like, which one? At what point do you consider which one is the most important? Is it a
And-
ready to eat thing? Is it ready for preparation, or
'Cause here's
completely unprocessed? Like, what are we doing?
Check this out. Because here's where it sounds crazy to me. Is because the idea of provision, like you want somebody who already has all these things in place, and then it almost feels like you're saying, I want you to have these things in place and treat me as though I'm an intricate part to how this thing got put together. And you
that's
are
not-
going to sacrifice your importance to somebody who is already established. You're not necessary here. If I've built this before you got here and all things had to be in place before you even walked here, then you leaving is inconsequential and unimportant. The person that you build with, the person that is
Listen,
that every
listen,
step, every brick
and this
that
is
was
what
wait. For like this space right here.
No.
Wait. For this space right here, this young lady.
It's the lean for me. She said,
This lady right here has been.
No.
This lady
I
right
ain't
here.
feeling it, fam.
Listen. This lady has been here every step of the way. From the signing to the painting of these walls to everything that's been in here, she is integral, and that's nothing I can take away.
I love
Right?
how you guys are enunciating these words.
It's-
Great.
But if she was like, yeah, I would love to be a part of this, but I need you to put this together first and then put me on like I came with the building.
So
If she says I'm out, it's like, well,
you're talking about a building. You're not talking about yourself as.
I mean,
No,
this
that's
is
not-
an
that's-
analogy. It's an
no,
analogy.
yeah,
It's an
yeah.
analogy for
okay,
sure.
so with this building, okay, as an analogy, did you not have the vision before?
High key, no, because I planted
Oh,
the
shit.
seed in his.
She
I
said, "Nah,
planted
that was
the
me."
seed of
Okay.
him.
Okay, cool.
She said, "Hockey, nah." No credit on the ghostwriting. Thanks. I appreciate it.
And I feel like
Shit, I
and I
don't
respect
care.
that because that goes into what we talked about before about that woman being there to motivate you and help build you.
Which wasn't an argument. Nobody argued
Yeah,
that point.
nobody.
Okay,
Love that.
but that's what this is.
So, all right, hold on, wait, and this is going towards what you're saying, and I'm gonna spill a little bit of tea about our dynamic. I personally,
This guy.
Boy, the wicked
Tell
laugh.
me you switched the cameras.
I didn't. I was
You
sipping.
missed so much just then. Anyway,
But that camera is recorded. We can catch it on the post. we can catch it in post. Don't worry about nothing.
I had a job or whatever, but I was staying with my mama. I didn't have my own apartment or whatnot. And so I was still in a transition because I literally just came back from going through a lot of shit and moving back home or whatever the case may be. And so when it came down to it, for me as a woman, what I did.
What'd you do?
Hold on. As a woman, what I did.
Sean
And pause couldn't get more dramatic. I just want you to know.
Because I had to think about how I wanted to say this because I know it's going to sound manipulative, but it is what it is. I don't give a fuck.
It was.
Fuck you. Anyway, as a woman, what I did, when I knew that this was somebody that I was willing to pursue, I inserted myself. And you was not going to remove me from this fucking space. I handled my business. I learned what I needed to learn. I became a vital part of this process. So therefore, you can't move without me. I am now your business partner. So that way, when it comes down to it, I am a part of this. You know what I'm saying?
Come through.
And as a woman, that is something I feel like, not all, but if you are a woman of tact and you know how to maneuver and you know how to use your femininity in the way that you need to.
I got played, y'all.
Fuck, shut up.
Everybody plays the fool.
If you know how to-
Ain't no exceptions to the rule, baby boy.
Maybe factual, maybe cruel.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, go ahead,
Listen,
Nas.
baby.
I might
But
respect you
no.
a little bit more. I might have to.
you know how
Got him. No, I'm playing.
you know how to fluidly move in your femininity as a woman, you will know how to insert yourself into a space with the man that you want to be with to where you are a part of that. And that is something that we have already factored into this conversation. So granted, you may have a foundation, but that foundation has become sturdier because I have been in your presence. You feel me?
But that's nobody is disputing it. First of all, let me. I can sturdily
disputing
speak
that,
for
But my thing
every
is, I'm
man
just
in this
saying,
room when we
as a
say.
man, just be whole. Like, you can't just come into a relationship like still holding on to baggage from the last.
I
and
mean,
think
that's both
you-
ways.
That's
It's
that's
absolutely,
period.
but
Nobody should.
But in a sense, like, you can't just be a broken person trying to be in a relationship. Like, a broken
Period.
man, like, cannot focus
Broken man,
on nothing.
broken woman.
Right, wait,
Yeah,
so
period.
I want to get
But
back.
that's
I want to get back to this.
Period.
What? Because
it just keeps going
Right,
deeper and
right,
deeper.
right,
Like I'm like,
because-
where is the point of reference, Billy?
and here's my point of reference: is what to a woman is a man? Like the
You didn't
definition.
answer my question, though.
What?
Oh, he does that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you caught on.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
She's asking you what's your definition.
What my definition of a man is?
Wait, no, she said, what was your definition of provision? I believe.
Oh,
was-
provision?
No,
Like,
it was-
Wait.
It was like, what
Let her
is
answer the question.
Like,
Let her
what
ask the question.
effort
rather.
are you putting in without the provisions?
Without the provision?
Yeah.
Wait.
And what does that look like for a man?
Like, if we're gonna take providing off the table because y'all say that that's the one
monetary?
thing we
No,
harp
no,
on.
no.
Right, yeah.
You
No.
wanna take monetary
No.
provision.
Because first of
Okay,
all,
well,
what
that's
has to
fine.
happen in order for any human being? Because this is all a human experience. And the minute you put money as the precursor to accessing human experiences, you've turned somebody into a producer. That's what happens. So if you're saying the only way I can have it, because y'all said this, the only way if you don't even have your money together, you shouldn't even be pursuing a human. That's crazy.
Both
Well,
Just wait, because
both
the
parties.
majority of this world is poor. And that is not that's not at the fault of the people who are poor.
Yeah.
But to tell those poor people you don't have the right to a human experience.
But it's
Hold on.
different.
Unless
Time out.
wait, please, I'll listen to all y'all.
Go ahead.
You don't have the right to pursue a human experience
I love it here.
unless you are pursuing some sort of capitalist goal. Then you're telling the majority of the people on this planet, the 99% of the people on this planet, you do not deserve human experience.
That's
Here's
not
the
what
thing,
we're
here's the
saying.
thing, here's the
What we're
Okay,
saying is,
so
unless you-
to answer her question, to answer her question,
I just-
Let him finish. She didn't finish his thought.
wait.
You
Let me
cut him
finish
off
this thought.
twice earlier.
Yeah, let me finish
Well,
this
Let me
thought.
cut you off now.
I bet you wish I was on your side right now.
To answer your
It
question,
was coming.
without provision, it is the relationship. How do we relate to each other? As human beings, do we have shared understandings? Do we have shared
Shared
spirituality?
Yep.
Shared anything? Because money has been the gloss over for all of that. Because once the money stabilizes, once all the trips are normalized, you realize you don't even like this person. And then all of a sudden, the money doesn't matter anymore. Rich people get cheated on all the time. Rich people get lied to all the time. Rich people are single parents all the time.
But
Why?
they won't leave.
Because that money does not
money's-
mean what you think it means. When you meet, let's say, really Khalil is a millionaire. At some point, he's
No,
just
let's say it.
Yeah. At some point, to his spouse, he's just Khalil.
That's it.
Yeah.
And all that shine and all that gloss and all that whatever means nothing if his personality and who he is as a person isn't the thing that undergirds all of that. So he can provide the earth, the moon, and wind and the stars, but if who he is as a person falters, it means nothing to you. But if you're gonna put money as the precursor, then it needs to be the undergirder. And it doesn't matter how he treats you, then you owe your money, you owe your loyalty to his money.
To
I
be
do wanna
honest,
say-
if
I do
a
wanna
man
say
don't got
this,
no
though.
money, I don't want him.
Listen, yeah.
I mean, that's
so,
fair. That's
so
fair.
listen,
But
to your
also,
to your
but a man
point.
without
Wait,
money-
wait.
From a
Like,
man
you
from a
got
man's
too much.
perspective, I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
agree with y'all to a certain extent.
Let's go.
So here we go.
Cool.
I
That's what
feel
you get. No, it's
I feel like, right?
go.
If you are wanting to be grown, you doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing that has potential consequences that can be very expensive. You have to be man enough to be able to provide for those potential. We're not gonna call them consequences, but outcomes, right? You have to be man enough to be able to provide for that and understand that couldn't happen.
Yeah.
And that you might have to pick up extra shifts just to make it happen, or do some fucking entrepreneur.
Wait a minute. I just
feel
need
like that's
everybody.
fine, but that
I
has
need
to
everybody
be-
in the building to know I'm a single parent. I get it. At a clip that is not normal for the average man, and I still have this understanding.
I
But
don't
you
normally
were
drink
trying
brown
to X
liquor, but
out
you can
money,
pass it.
period. You were
Right.
trying to X out money, period.
he
Money
was.
is
Really
a
was.
factor
It definitely
because
has
unfortunately,
Because
we
I'm not-
can't buy a home for $4,000 anymore.
Exactly.
You know, the fucking expenses are going up, and the fucking the income is actually feel like it's dropping
going down.
You
The
got
real dollars is
on
going
how to
down
buy
for
a
sure.
house.
Yeah,
Which
go
is-
ahead.
which
So
is-
if you're
but see,
acting
that's the
like
thing.
if you're acting like you want to be a family, well, you got to be a motherfucking family man. You have to be about your fucking money, because at the end of the day, provisions
It
are
takes
not
that
free.
to be able to take care of
Provisions are not free. I cannot. I
Right
can.
now, I'm dating with intentions. So if that
Right.
man don't have a lick or nothing to share and to provide for a family that I want to have in the future, I'm
Okay.
not even interested. I'm not looking his way.
Right.
Or
Nothing.
even if you're not willing to make the adjustments for that to happen.
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
and that's
But
that
that's
was
the
point.
difference.
That was
There-
the
we
there-
point.
don't
that's
have-
what I'm saying, but those
we
are two
never
different
said we
states
had
of
a
being.
problem
I'm not
with
saying
a
I'm a
man.
gold digger or anything, or I'm looking for a man money, because I make my own money, like, and that's on everything.
But when I
But I guarantee you, a child coming into that equation, that money is
going to
I
not.
need both of our money
Exactly.
when our child
Yeah,
comes, you
that's the
know.
thing. Right.
Period.
No, because when I'm down for 9 months and then plus some afterwards,
I
because
need you
that
to-
baby is here, where are your funds at? How are you supporting me in this? Because we can fuck one time and all this shit is shaking the
Everything.
fuck up.
Shout
our
out the
body.
company
And that is
benefits.
something that we
Thank you,
have
Darden.
to calculate no matter what. We have to calculate that
They give
no
paternity
matter what.
and maternal leave. You know.
And then not only that, like I've been sitting in the hospital for like 2-3 weeks with my friend, and every time, like every day, we hear like cold blue, and what that means is somebody just passed away or something like that, and she was on the floor where the mothers were giving birth. So it's like, even with me hearing that, it's like, dang, I'm really putting my body going through all of this for a man. I need to make sure this is the right man who's going to provide
Yes.
for me. Like, if I happen to pass over on this bed,
Are you
I need him to
taking
take
care of
care
this kid?
of what I left off or what we started. Like, nah. I'm not struggling. I'm not doing that. I don't struggle by myself, so I don't see myself struggling with a man. And that's like
That's on
I feel it.
You're asking for the same shit that you can provide.
Yeah, I'm asking
and that's
you-
what matters. And then I can understand when you get pissed off when we have these conversations with women that don't have shit to provide.
Exactly.
Even if it's a level of just womanhood, because for some motherfuckers, that's enough. If you don't even have a level of womanhood to provide to your man, Exactly.
Can I get some more of the crown? I don't drink brown, but right now I'm down. You feel me? Come on, man. Fuck with it. You want some? I'll give you some. Come on, get your peas. Get your peas, boo.
A little
Because,
empty.
like, at the end of the day,
Just a little
my
bit.
thing is,
The other half.
money is not everything, and I've dated motherfuckers that ain't had shit.
much.
But the way that you treat me,
That was too much. You're welcome.
He went from I'm drinking water to give me the crown.
Bitch, I know myself. Listen.
Still ain't take one sip of that water sitting right there.
First of all,
either.
because ain't nobody told me whether it was natural or not. You know what I'm talking about.
Ah,
Like, he did
yeah.
that spring. He did that spring.
I don't-
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the lady was saying something now.
Yeah. Please.
I wanna
Yeah.
hear
Let her
it.
finish. Let her finish out.
That
Let her
was
finish
so
out.
good of us.
Yeah, it was. Yes, please.
No, y'all straight. I'm used to it. I've been on this podcast long enough.
Yeah, she's.
But-
No, wait. Says the person that been cutting everybody off the first chance they get. Y'all defending that?
When in Rome.
When in Rome. I'm mad at them for not being mad. That's crazy. I will not let it slide. Not me. Not today.
Okay, Josh.
Not today is crazy.
Josh is okay.
Lord.
Any fucking
Have
day.
mercy.
As I was saying.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, the sound was on.
Yeah, the sound was on my fault.
But no, as I was saying, like, as she was saying before, as women, a level of provision is necessary because if I cannot do for myself because I fucked around and we done did some shit and something happened, I have to be able to lean on you. You know what I'm saying? And then past the monetary aspects of it, provision is emotional safety, mental safety. Can you provide me with spiritual safety? Can you provide me with emotional safety? Like, can you give that to me? Because
all of
as
those
a
things.
woman,
Right,
right? But that's the part. But that is a part of that word providing when we are saying that. Can I be that little girl around you? Because all day long I am being that bitch because I have to be.
So
Can
what?
I relate?
So what
Why,
happened?
why do you get to be a little girl, but I have to always be the man? I'm not complaining,
Hold
but
on,
can I be
hold
that
on.
little girl? What does that
You
mean?
can be my baby, and I'm your
Thank
baby.
you, 'cause
Like,
Okay,
What?
so- all right, let's balance it out. Let's balance it out.
Balance is important.
Hold on.
Quintessential.
That should have already been calculated.
I call cap. I call cap. Because the first thing y'all say is, I'm not your mama. Please stop.
To the only person that I had in the room. That's
Please
crazy.
stop with the caparoni Tony. Like, what? Y'all love to tell somebody you ain't their mama.
For the record, I've never
Love
said
it.
that. For the
Hold
record,
on.
I've never said
Hold
that.
on.
We appreciate you.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Because last time I checked, I was the main one telling you I want you to cry in my fucking arms. That was part of my goddamn argument.
Okay.
Wasn't
First of
it
all,
right?
we are having a general conversation. What I did last night is none of their damn concern. Thank you very much.
Oh, it happened last night? Damn.
You put yourself out there. You put yourself out there.
God
I'm not even
damn.
talking
Dry
about you.
snitching is
Right,
real
the
in
real. I
here.
told you it was real.
Yeah.
This is why we can't be vulnerable. See what happened? I cried one time, and now the world got to know.
I honestly
Jive soft, like everybody got to know.
I wasn't even talking about you. First of all, I was
Crazy.
speaking on the facts that I was making earlier. Thank you. You exposed yourself.
No, she looked dead at me. Everybody was in the room.
did.
We can rewind.
I was looking at
I
the
said
camera.
it's okay if you cry.
Run
You-
it to the nigga to my left.
Anyway, you can be that little man to me when you come home. You can be that. You can let
Little
go
man,
of-
but you said
Can
little
you?
girl.
Okay, little boy, but I don't think you would want to be called. a
No,
boy.
that's that. No, see,
has-
those are two different
you
states
can
of
be,
being.
you can be
Thank
that little
you.
boy when you come home. You can relax when you come home. I want us to both be able to dismantle and strip all that shit off when we get into the house. I want us to be able to kiki. I want us to go into the kitchen, play some vibes, light a candle, vibe.
Dance, like.
Thank you.
Like,
That's what I want for us when we get home. I don't want all that extra
Yo.
ass shit.
Okay, wait.
Why did that just hit me in the
I
back?
just
almost cried.
I need. Okay, so here's the thing, right?
And I dare you to say fucking cap to that one, my nigga.
Damn, she's so aggressive. Calm down, thug mother shit.
Stay out of
What you
this
talking
one.
about? If I'm gonna expose some shit, let me expose that. We did that for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Goddamn
what
it.
happened? Tell
Music
me. I'm
playing,
listening.
Oh yeah, we was cooking and everything. No, I
Nah,
was.
that's a vibe.
I was
That's a vibe.
running. No, I was running back to the store, both to the
Girl, you
store
got a
all
good
damn day.
one.
Damn, still
Every
cat.
time I walked into the house, it was like, we ain't got. All right, back out to the
Let
store.
me dance out the door.
Let's not make the list before he leaves.
I put the turkey in the
Easy
oven.
work.
I put the turkey in the oven and didn't get back to the house till the motherfucker was done. And they were like, "You didn't even." I was like, "Y'all had me."
That is not my fault. We did not get a chance to go grocery shopping until Wednesday, so we could only get barely the shit that we needed. So of course she was going back to the store on Thursday. What did you
So what did
talking
you
about?
guys eat? I'm curious.
We don't.
So we had
None of your damn concern. We're not sharing. That's
We
what's
had
happening.
Bitch, I asked the question.
we
Don't
had
do that,
collard
Job. Don't get me.
greens.
Don't make me aggressive. She already started. Don't you do it too? Because I'll get. This is nice me. Enjoy this me. Okay.
Enjoy this you.
Everyone loves this me.
We had collard greens. We had collard greens, homemade mash, sweet potato souffle, mac and cheese, cornbread, turkey, apple pie, and then they made strawberry shortcake.
You said cauliflower souffle?
No.
Sweet potato souffle.
Oh, okay. Why did
Yeah,
Did you say cauliflower?
No,
collard
it's
greens.
Collard greens.
Oh, I swear in my head I heard.
She
That
made
cup.
some bomb ass
That
collard
cup.
greens.
You
I
might
ain't
Going
want-
around telling
You wanna go?
Are we going around saying what we have for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
I mean, we weren't, but we can.
I had some squirrel.
Not you excited.
Yellow
Wait,
country.
back up.
But you ain't
Yeah, I
sharing
know.
that.
Said van
You ain't
life.
sharing that.
Hashtag van life. For
Get that bitch
She
outside.
said,
I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie.
Open that sliding
A
door.
good
and said,
country squirrel, you don't get the city squirrels.
You gotta get the
We get
pussy
it.
So you
out
gotta get
first.
the country squirrel because the
Come on
little
now.
city ones they be scrawny and just
Nah,
them
you gotta get
country
them
ones are
beefy
fat,
ones,
boy.
you
They-
know?
And the coon,
Y'all got
I
it.
didn't know you was a
I've
country.
never
Y'all
had
got
it
it.
before.
I like
Y'all got
that.
it.
I've
I
never
like
had
all
it
of that.
before.
Go ahead,
I don't
try it.
really
Let me know.
I don't
I
have
know
a-
somebody.
I
I
don't
get you
care for
some.
squirrels.
Let
I really
it
don't.
go. Let it go.
I don't care for squirrels. I really don't. But coon is okay. But that
What do you mean
that
when you
wild
say
hog,
that?
Look, raccoon.
Raccoon
Okay, I
is
know.
delicious.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Define cool.
Old Southern place
niggas.
niggas.
But I ain't gonna cap y'all. Like, if
She
you
wasn't
haven't
eating
tried
niggas.
wild hog,
Wild hog.
man,
Yeah.
I think it's
I don't eat pork like that.
Honestly, I wanna
pork like that. Shut your ass
try
up.
that
I don't.
stuff.
I
Just
expect
say
that from
I tried
him.
it once.
I'm
But I've never had,
an
like,
older man. I just want to
coon,
live a little
squirrel,
longer.
the wild
Y'all ain't gonna give me high
hog.
blood
I
pressure
haven't
fucking with that
had,
shit.
like the chicken feet or chitlins
That's
or
some great
goddamn.
Oh, yardbird is the best bird. It's so flavorful.
Is that a
like-
chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say it's chicken.
Yes, chicken.
Yeah, but it's
But it's like a homemade, like not
It's-
homemade,
it's-
homegrown chicken.
genetically modifying these motherfuckers.
It's like the motherfuckers that actually have a life.
yeah, like they actually live on the farm, but they're a
Right.
lot skinnier or smaller because they're not injected with all this.
Yeah.
The hormones. And
Yeah,
shit,
all that. So it's more flavorful.
It's the animal that actually thought it had a long existence and it didn't. The one that we lied to and said that it was gonna be all right, it wasn't gonna be all right.
That pecan is crazy.
I'm just saying.
All right, what'd you have, Josh? What'd you have?
Oh, for Thanksgiving? Oh man. What did we have? There was so many desserts. I don't know why everybody brought all those damn desserts, but
So they ain't have to cook.
They didn't know-
It was.
they didn't know how to cook,
I mean, it was just because it's. I mean, it was only. It was a small group of us, but it was good though. We had some dressing. We had some turkey, smoked turkey, black eyed peas, of course.
Yeah, it's blood. We should have.
You know,
Some smoked
collard
turkey.
greens.
We'll have that for New Year's.
Yeah, the black eye.
We had we got a turkey from Popeyes or whatever one of
Nah.
the turkeys they got from Popeyes,
Nah.
and then we did our own thing to it. No, we cooked it. We had to
How
cook it.
was
We
it
had to
good?
cook it.
You had
Huh?
to cook it.
The
They gave you
turkey from
pre-made.
Popeyes?
I never
They
heard of
seasoned
it.
it.
I
Did they
wasn't the one that
season it?
picked it up. Yeah,
Oh my
they had a
gosh.
season on it. I had to do my own. We had to do our own thing to it. But
So you could've went to
once I
Walmart.
juiced that bitch
Okay,
up,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? It was.
It was good.
We
what
had
it
the
needed to
turkey
be.
injector. We had
You know
that
what I'm
needle popping.
Yeah.
It was surgical in that motherfucker.
It was
Y'all don't have to do that no
Falling off
more.
the
How you
bone.
know you didn't get that till it was done?
I
I
started.
took care of it.
Yeah. She did. She was like, you was supposed to baste it before you left for
Crazy.
the 13th time.
Crazy work. But what else? We had of course we had some mac and cheese. We had we made some crab cakes. We had like 3 different types of egg rolls. There was like
Egg rolls.
yeah, there was a
you them
peach
new
cobbler,
niggas.
peach cobbler egg roll. There was
get
a
the fuck
outta
cream cheese egg
Well, I needed to come to your house.
Right, okay.
Legit, Like,
I spoke too soon.
I was out. Listen, it was.
You want some peach cobbler?
That sounds how you. That sounds just like how you lose a pinky toe. Like I can't fuck with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Man, I made homemade remoulade and stuff like
You
that.
made
It was
it?
good. Yeah, remoulade. Yeah,
Did you
for the
save
crab
me
cake.
some?
No.
Oh.
You went all the way out there, and you was like, "Yeah, I'm chilling with my family." And I said,
Full
That
"Yeah."
disclaimer,
homemade
I did not
remoulade,
make
like
the
it's
mac and
that
cheese.
hard. It
I
is
mean,
not that hard.
It's not.
Come
But
on.
when the last time you made something?
I can tell you.
And you know what? I appreciate that from you, sir. I appreciate that. But nah, it was pretty cool. I'm trying to think. Did I miss anything? Of course, basmati rice.
I didn't do rice.
You had to have
We
rice
didn't
with the
have
black eyed
rice.
peas and the collard greens. You
I'm
can't,
not used to
you,
rice
You
for
in Savannah, you can't have greens and no rice. That's just not a thing.
But see, that's the thing though. Honestly and truthfully, my
not
grandma
from here?
never. I am from here.
Oh, okay,
but my
that's crazy.
grandma, my grandfather. When my grandma and my granddad first got together, all she would
They said
make
no
is
rice?
rice. No, all she would
Oh.
do was make his rice and like mashed potatoes to go with everything. And he got sick of that shit. He was like, "Bro, you don't have to make rice with everything." And so for Thanksgiving dinner, she doesn't make it unless my aunt Rita come in town.
That's the
'cause
re-
she's
that's the West
only one that
African side,
asks
though.
for it.
Gotta have that rice, man. That rice.
No, I agree, and I'm mad I didn't make
Mashed
it.
potatoes. I
I'm mad I didn't
Rice?
make it.
But
I'm
she
mad
made the
I didn't
homemade
make it.
mashed potatoes they went from scratch.
Red potatoes.
Yeah,
Red potatoes.
as a matter of fact.
All
Yeah.
right, that's what's up.
I don't like using the bag potatoes no more. All I make is honestly everything.
Oh, you
I
grew
make
your
is-
own potatoes?
Fuck you. No.
You
I
said-
bought it.
what are you-
The
But she means like the regular
The
golden
dried
one.
He was really intrigued.
asking for clarification.
She meant like the bag,
the
like
dried
you.
out potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
dried up.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the dehydrated
Yes.
box
The
potatoes?
flakes.
Well,
The
they come in
flakes.
bags too.
Yeah, the
come in little
flakes.
bags.
Yeah, the little
Oh.
baggies.
That's
You
what
could
I'm
have
talking
said
about.
that's that powder.
Yeah, like, cause when you say
Powder.
potato out of the bag,
I'm thinking
used
the
to going
net,
and buying
the net,
potatoes and they
yeah.
come in the bag. What the fuck? Like, yeah,
talking about the
she
kid
talk about the
that's
instant
already-
potatoes.
The instant potatoes. Like
That's
there's
what
add
like
I'm
the
milk.
talking
little
Just add
ones
milk.
that you can buy.
Yeah, just add
Yeah.
milk or water.
Yeah, you just add milk
It's the
water.
dehydrated potato
Yeah.
flakes. Yeah,
I don't like that. That's what I meant by bag. My apologies.
Yeah,
Look.
that needs you to get your terminology right, because everybody else on the internet thought the same thing I thought. I
Bag
was
of
saying,
potatoes. But if I make
Like, wait,
homemade
so where are
potatoes-
you buying your
know?
potatoes?
the Irish love
See, the
first,
sauce
got
is you gotta have the real potatoes and the instant, and you mix them both together, so it can be a balance. I'm just trying to.
That's like taking za and mixing it with mid. No,
I mean, you got a
absolutely
good
not.
salad.
take this almond milk and this regular milk.
Got you.
You better not put no
Smoke
mid.
them.
You better not put no mid with this za. You better take that shit back home with you.
Man,
Like,
that's a good salad.
either
You
we
can-
smoking right or we not smoking.
Man, that's a
Either
good
we eating
salad.
right or we not eating.
Hey, look, sometimes you gotta stretch it. Sometimes you gotta stretch it. I'm really saying.
You still gonna get what you need, but that thing gonna be a little fat though. It's gonna be a little chunky.
Listen,
It
I
ain't a
learned.
pinky, it's a thumb now. What
I
you
learned
talking about?
so many tricks from y'all niggas. To stretch the week. Crazy. Glad I'm
Gotta
not a
put a roach in the
pothead.
back of that
Listen,
shit. A
that's
little
crazy.
grab a little something. you know
Oh,
what I
man.
mean?
Good
No.
salad. We call those salads.
I left that
Salads is
behind.
crazy. I never heard of that before.
Yeah.
I'm using that term now.
Right.
Yeah.
You got some salad in here.
Yeah.
The roaches are croutons.
Ooh, I like that. But no, you gotta take the paper off though, man.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, croutons.
Some
for
people
sure.
don't.
No, I don't do it all the time.
See?
I don't do it all the time. If I'm stuffing it in the back of my joint, I just leave it there.
Oh, are you a backwood or?
I do all. I'm not
Paper.
picky.
I'm a picky.
If you want to be
If I
honest with you,
smoke,
I'm not picky.
I prefer
Be- I do mainly like Dutches or whatever, like just the cigarello.
I
But
don't smoke either,
I
but
take it. You what?
I know. In theory,
Wait,
if
look
I
at
was
me.
to
Look
do
at me and
Somebody's
say that.
lying.
You know what?
Somebody's lying.
You said what? Hey.
look,
Hey, my
I'm
what
trying
was
to
so
stop.
quick? What?
I am trying to stop.
yeah, no,
You're
you can't.
speaking
do
it
that.
into
Shit.
existence. I got you.
Yeah.
It's a mindset
journey.
thing.
This has
proud
been
of
Clicked
you.
Up the podcast, and I would
love-
like for everybody to get back on the subject of toxic traits.
Oh shit! My
Can't talk about my
toxic trait is
Thanksgiving.
really blunt.
I can't talk
It's
about
up to you.
Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all
Don't
said
leave
this
that
nigga
nigga out.
ain't. This nigga
Yeah.
ain't shit.
What you had, boo?
What you had?
Did you cook?
I really ain't eat shit. No, so listen, so like I went vegan October 21st. So imagine I go to a house, there's no options for me.
Oh,
Yeah. So I had to eat a little something before I went, and then I just hung out.
So what did your Thanksgiving look like? Like, what
It
did you
looked
eat?
like so actually my girl
starvation.
Hunger.
This nigga went on Ramadan for Thanksgiving.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Horrible.
That looked like temptation.
How accurate that
You said you basted the turkey for how long? Is it deep fried? What?
Can I just get a whiff?
All right. So
That motherfucker was
I had,
at
Is there turkey or pork in the
That
greens?
motherfucker was in there
I need to
sweating
know.
like he was on trial, like
Just tell me there's pork.
dripping down the face.
Y'all seen
Actually-
Key and Peele? It's
He was
an
like this.
episode.
Water.
You could have had some greens at least though.
now they
No,
put
they had turkey-
yeah,
turkey
pork
I was
in
about
there.
to say, I know it was either pork or turkey.
But see, here's the thing. Even if they made certain, like, all I can eat is sides. I don't fuck with that. I don't want a plate full of sides. Like,
But you
that's
went
not.
vegan.
you were
What do you
vegan.
mean? What the fuck is that?
It's not. You can make main dishes. You can make main
but
dishes.
you're making a side
Can I
dish
get
your
a-
main dish.
No,
What are you talking about?
no.
So you
See,
eat
you don't
tofu?
know.
Wait,
Huh?
You eat tofu?
I mean, sometimes.
So
I don't
that's
have
your
to.
that's like your main?
No, because
So
you can
what
get
is
protein from
considered
anything.
what is considered a main? Because I
I
would
wanna
have
know.
sworn everything from
So-
Thanksgiving was a side, and then it
Other
was
than
just
the
the
turkey and the ham and if they make
Right.
chicken or oxtail or
well,
yeah,
who doing
beef
all that?
ribs, you can keep on
I
going with
wouldn't
the
mind some
mains.
oxtail.
So then what do
Dang,
you what do
my stomach
vegans
sounds
call?
But if you put your sides on the plate, whichever
It's
one was
not
the biggest
si-
scoop,
it's
that's
your
your main.
main.
So
Come
what
on,
is your
bro.
main though? Like
So
what is
listen,
your main?
What would your
listen.
main be?
Going vegan has caused me to become like a fucking alchemist in the kitchen, right? I'm serious.
And it's funny, nigga.
That was diabolical.
Nah, real shit. So look. Let's be
Lord
real. Let's be
Jesus.
real. In the beginning, it was hard. It was hard in the beginning because there are essential vitamins that
Gotta
you
take off
need.
my hat, I'm getting hot.
You need protein. You need iron. You need vitamin B12, amongst other things. But those are the three main things you get from like meat. From you know. So even if you're not even trying to balance your diet, you're gonna be able to operate normally because you're at least eating like some chicken or whatever the fuck. You're getting those three, right? I had to figure out what the fuck gives me that. So I had to do research. And in the beginning, it was hard. I was hurting, fatigue, all of that shit. It was bad. Like I was crossing the boundary. But I learned what beans, fruits, and vegetables
With
have
Joe's
high protein content, iron, and B12, right? So now I make mainly like bowls and shit. Like I'll make like a Asian inspired
Chipotle bowl without the chicken?
or a Chipotle bowl, or like a Thai bowl, or I'll do like a stir fry or some shit. Like that's mainly what I make now, and this shit be good as a fuck.
I was about to say it
Did you
sound
know
good as
that
fuck.
deer sometimes
It
eat
is.
birds and other animals to supplement their diets?
Huh?
Deer.
What about deer?
They sometimes eat like little birds and other animals. Like they'll
That's not
literally
vegetarian though.
I'm just telling you. I'm just
So do you
letting
like eat
guys
nuts and
know.
stuff like that? Do you like make it like
I don't eat nuts. No, that was a trap.
Pause.
That was a
Crazy.
Come on, man.
Have you tried the mushroom thing? Like
Be
using,
mature.
Like lion's mane. and
No.
stuff?
So I tried the lion's mane thing. I tried to make a steak out of lion's mane 3 times. It didn't work. So,
Fail.
but so I still get my lion's mane. I get lion's mane extract so I can have the benefits of high doses of the juices that's inside. Because that's what you really want. You want the fruit in
Right.
body because when you squeeze it, the juices come out, and that's what gives you the adaptogen effects and the mind fucking superpowers. Why do you think I'm so fucking good at what I do?
Period.
I'm just saying.
narcissistic, Mike.
I'm just saying.
Sheesh,
I
fit
feel
that
like
in
we all
there.
should be at least a little bit.
Shut your ass.
It's all about balance. It's just all about balance. That's it. If you find out the things that can really give you those superpowers, you can still eat the other shit. Just know that you got to balance it with the good shit.
That's life in general, everything.
I think
Exactly,
yeah. I
exactly.
think
Just like I said with narcissism.
What the fuck?
I'm
yeah.
joking. I'm joking.
She's
I am
not.
joking.
You can sprinkle a little bit. You can pat yourself on the back every now and then.
Crazy.
People tell me I don't do it enough. People tell me I don't do it enough. So I'm trying something new.
Not all of y'all motherfuckers gonna hop on me.
Pause. Crazy.
You thought you had a friend.
So all in all, my Thanksgiving was great.
Remember that.
My Thanksgiving was amazing.
But he actually lost weight sweating
I'm
Sweating, watching all that good food get passed around.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I was
you
hurting.
remember that episode of Martin
I ain't never hurt that bad.
where he was supposed to be like losing weight or some shit like that, and that motherfucking
like,
food got passed by us. Like, oh, you can't have this.
Yeah.
When I first turned vegan and Thanksgiving, I used that meme. I was like, this is.
I don't think I'm strong enough to go vegan, honestly. Like,
It's just about
I
balance.
just love meat.
Something has to die for me to live. I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna.
If we weren't
Let
here,
it be
we'd be eating a steak right now.
I'm going
Here's the
home to
thing.
eat my
I
leftovers,
would-
and
here's
that
the thing.
yard
Absolutely.
bird is waiting on me. What?
A lot of vegans are out here trying to save the fucking animals. I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
them
nah,
animals.
yeah.
It's about what I'm putting in my body.
And I respect that.
I respect
Okay,
the
I
hell out of
respect the
that.
shit out of
I
that.
respect your
respect
decision more
that.
than anything.
I
because-
respect the health vegans.
Yeah.
The moral vegans are
Shut
the
the fuck up.
worst.
Because
They're the
thing is,
Jehovah's
fuck.
Witnesses of fucking the diet
Dietary,
world.
yep.
They're
I'm
like,
saying.
Their main trope is the fact that it is a living organism.
But so are
So
vegetables.
are fucking plants. Thank you.
Right, they're
You
like-
dumb
You guys
like the way I
bitch.
said
They're-
vegetables?
When I
I do.
cook my vegetables, I keep them crispy. I barely cook them because
And
I
then
want
hoes
I
will
want the
still alive
nutrition.
when you
Yeah,
eat
you
I
want the
them.
season
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
I
yeah.
But you know the
season
same
them.
concept is applied to meat too, and
yeah.
a lot of people don't realize that and understand.
yeah, you
that.
can
Rare,
overcook
medium
meat and take all
rare,
the,
well
the
done.
benefit out
yeah.
of it.
Like I mean,
Yeah.
obviously because
Like a
we're so
well-done
advanced
steak,
now,
you
we cook chicken because we're like, oh, we don't want to get salmonella and
Yeah.
stuff like. But the reality is, your body will process meat faster, in more cases than vegetation. The issue is that as humans in this up lifted society, we cook the shit out of everything. So now your body
You
is
eat raw
like,
chicken?
Yeah,
Wait,
because
hell no.
because
I
I'm
was
just
just making
making
sure.
a point. But I do eat my steak medium rare. Sometimes
Same.
I'll even
Same.
go with the little rare. You know, the
But here's the
blue
thing,
rare.
because
Oh, go ahead.
because one of the things that happened in the human diet, I actually looked this up, all this stuff. The biggest thing that affected the human diet
was
was
cooking meat.
it was fire.
Yeah,
Because it
changed.
relaxes the proteins,
Yep.
it denatures all the micronutrients, and it makes it easier for you to digest. Once you didn't spend so much energy digesting, you had more energy to give to other tasks. So it was fire. It wasn't a certain food or a certain diet. It was just
It was the cooking aspect.
the cooking aspect that just didn't
But isn't
tax
that
the body.
Bible?
Huh?
Isn't that Bible though? Like in the Bible, it says something about you had to like cook your food and not eat like consume blood and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's
but
in the
a
Old
lot of
Testament and
that
stuff like
is
that.
kinda
Yeah.
like
Wait.
Yeah, but
more
it was-
for certain things. But I was
Wait,
gonna
you just
say-
said is the Old Testament no longer applies?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Matter of fact, it was
We're
just like
on the new shit. What the
Yeah, we're on that new shit.
Catch up.
They ain't had no damn microwaves. Nigga, we got microwaves. I ain't
So
worried
they
about no
had
goddamn.
to,
That's
I
crazy.
did want
That
to
was
touch
the
on
old-
like a thing for like black people in general. We've gotten used to having to overcook our food because when we back then,
Boy, I went to a
We
Ghanaian
had
wedding. Everything. That is not just. It's not just a slavery thing.
no, I'm
It's
not.
chitlins
definitely a
is.
Western African thing.
Chitlins are.
We were talking about the cooking process,
Bacon is.
not what we cook.
Okay, I'm done.
But yeah,
Still
well,
eat my
I mean,
motherfucking
it
fine
probably
swine.
isn't.
Come on,
But because like with my grandma or whatever, you know how like for chicken you pay attention to that vein in there, and that's how you know like when it turned a certain color, your food is done. That shit don't matter. It needs to whatever that thing is for their activation. It has because like it doesn't have to be. It can't still be red. You know what I'm saying? It has to be like to that like borderline
Clear.
purple thing or clear. There you go. For them, that shit is dark purple, and that chicken is done. Like
it's
no
different,
room for
yeah,
that. It shouldn't be no extra juice in there moving around because then your
crazy.
shit is not
Yeah.
Oh,
fully
they eating
cooked.
cardboard.
That's
Well,
love.
let me pause because my grandma can cook. But
Oh, you talking about your grandma?
Yeah.
My fault.
But that's also why niggas like to sauce everything up.
Thank you.
done
Yeah.
overcooked the shit out of your meat and food, and now you gotta add sauce
Gotta
because it
add
ain't
the
got no
juice
juice
back
to it
in.
no
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
You gotta reintroduce the moisture.
because they think that that's how you
Moisture?
finish
This is the
it.
chicken?
I'm like, no.
Say hello.
That's why niggas don't like turkey because they be thinking it's too dry because they don't
I mean, it's a
overcooked
dense.
it.
Yeah, it's dense, but it's definitely about how you cook that and process it. But like your body, like he said, like it takes, like I said, people don't believe you when you say stuff like, like vegetation. That's why like animals like cows and like large herbivores and stuff
They
often have like rocks and stuff in their bellies, like to help
To hold
grind
it
up.
over?
Yeah, no, to grind,
grind
help
up the food?
grind. Yeah, it helps their stomachs
Digest everything?
Yeah, the process and grind up.
And then they
I
have,
didn't know that.
and
Because
then
they're
they,
eating raw vegetables,
right,
You
and
know
then
what I'm
they
saying?
have,
That
and then
are-
they have like one different chambers in their stomachs we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have, and then they have like certain enzymes that are available
Exactly.
to them.
That
So we're
breaks
like,
that stuff
well, a
down.
cow doesn't have to. A cow has different enzymes in its stomach.
A cow
That
is a
helps break
fucking
that shit.
cow.
You know what I'm
bitch.
saying?
I'm human.
And then the funny thing is
So
I
why y'all
think
drink cow milk?
I don't drink that shit.
Okay, I'm just testing y'all.
I'm definitely lactose, so nothing.
yeah, I'm like
Pulling up a storm. I
never
love cheese though.
understood that. Well, thank you.
Okay, I do
Nah,
fuck with
that's
cheese a
not
little.
me.
See, look.
It hurts.
I love me some cheese.
I don't get paid.
It hurts.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like the Bee Gees, but I ain't getting paid.
On it.
He said the
I
BGs, I'm
could
not getting paid. You're done.
Damn.
Hey, I got the BGs, but I ain't staying alive, nigga. This is killing me.
It's not hurt.
God knew
But
better than
nah,
to let me be
but that's-
lactose intolerant because I'll be fucking it up everywhere.
Crazy.
Y'all would hate.
Can we have this conversation? Because we've been over here for 2 hours.
sorry.
And we
I'm
ain't
sorry.
even.
I'm sorry.
Good.
It's camaraderie.
That's
Enjoy the fluid.
It's been 2 hours.
But to answer your question,
Okay.
crazy.
So for the last few minutes,
Mine is analog,
let's
I'm
get
sorry.
into this conversation.
All right, so my toxic.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, man.
Toxic attraction.
Sorry, it's slightly depressing because I get upset with myself.
Let's go. I gotta hear this.
So it's not it's not very different from what Bach said earlier.
Who the fuck is that?
Golly. I'm just gonna sip instead of apologizing.
And it wasn't me this time.
It wasn't me. This man did that shit 20 times in one episode.
That's crazy. He counted. Listen, but
He went back and
that
counted.
was
Let me
a real
just.
number. But no, seriously. As Khalil said earlier,
I'm gonna let it slide.
you're welcome. No, seriously, like one of the things that unfortunately sometimes causes me to gravitate a little bit more personality wise is definitely like a little bit of attitude. Like it's weird, and
Yeah, I
if I'm
see
being
it
real,
as a
all of the
challenge.
things we take it's trauma, but at the same time there are certain positives that I in my mind I extrapolate comes from this. You know what I'm saying? Like I do like a woman that like knows how to like be slightly aggressive, you know, and you know, kind of take charge of like certain things or whatever like that. It's like, dang, calm down, baby, I like it though. You know, like it's like, but it's like it's just like everything in due space. The issue is. It's the subsidiaries that come with that. Like it's a lot of times
That attitude
women,
is
yeah,
rated
it
E
just
for
doesn't,
everybody.
it doesn't cut off. And sometimes you be like, you're just like, hey man, you gotta chill out, you know. And
Said that before.
and boy,
Was that shade?
it was an oak tree, man.
Oh my god, it was a fucking eclipse. Oh my
Well, like you
God.
just said, that attitude is what? Rated E for everybody. That bitch is not goddamn biased.
Sheesh.
She
So
said
if
these
you ask
hands.
for it,
Anybody can get it.
if
Listen,
you asked for it, you liked it, you better deal with it.
man.
Damn.
It comes with
And
a
that's
goddamn
crazy
package.
because growth is not a thing at all. But you know, wow. Listen, so but no, seriously, like this is definitely a thing. Like because to me, I think what triggers is like, okay, this woman can handle herself. I definitely grew up in spaces where I felt like I was needed a lot more than I wanted to in, you know, certain areas. And to be with a woman
That can hold
who
it down.
isn't, yeah, you know, it
It relieves a little
lights
bit of
something,
stress
yeah, and it
from
just
you.
makes me feel a little bit different. But it lets me know that if, like, at a moment like I got a busted knee, you know, she would probably be able to hold me down or whatever. Wasn't the case, but
She actually busted the knee.
You looked for a companion and she was a culprit.
Boy, listen, you ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? I still get. Listen, when I say my brothers will not let me, bro, Jaleel,
Oh,
they
yeah.
will not let. in the group chat last night. Man, bro, if y'all just saw the stuff they teased me about, it's crazy. I'd be like, shut up, all right. I get
Cries
it.
in
I
the
fucked
corner.
up.
So
You know what I'm
check this.
saying? But I can't say shit because it was real. But at the same time, but like I said, it is definitely a thing. Like,
Right.
I guess that would be one of them for sure. I'd be lying if I didn't have, like, if you double that on top of, like, a fat ass, it's like, oh my god, it's like, it's just,
I think we
why
should
is the
know.
Why is the ass toxic?
I know. It's
Why is the ass toxic?
because that ass comes with a lot
comes with
too.
the attitude. The attitude comes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, think about it. There are a lot of, you know, not
my
obviously
thing
this
is-
isn't empirical.
And I'm a
Little
but
booties matter too, y'all.
They do.
Little
Yes,
booties
they
They
matter.
do.
God
And
damn it.
I have a
Thank
new
you.
type.
You can still
Thank you.
have a
I have a
little
new
booty
type.
and it still be a fat ass. A little booty can still be a fat ass.
You know,
Yeah.
it be an onion booty.
I have developed a new primary type now. Like, I've been delivered. Like, it's crazy. Like, you know what I'm
Delivered is
saying?
crazy.
Last time I heard that phrase,
He graduated from a
man.
fat ass to a soft ass.
know what they say about them little booties, though.
I can pick that bitch up and do a lot. Never, I'm sorry. Anyway,
This guy.
I digress. The thing is that yeah, like it's weird. Like I gravitate to it, and I'm like, man, she's great. But like I said, it doesn't turn off, and in the
that's
places that I
something you
need
have
it,
to
yeah,
learn.
because and it like y'all asked, I think for all of us and all of our little toxic things that we like, I think it's definitely. It's a challenge zone, and it's what I've had in my growth. I've done a lot of growth in the last few months or whatever. Like,
In the beard?
You know, it's funny that you say that because I want to say about a month and a half ago now, I cut 1.5 inches off of it. So like, it's weird, and it's not until you cut it you realize how much 1.5 inches is, and I'm like, wow.
Pause.
I miss it.
Can we just
Crazy
move on?
work. Crazy work.
Oh my
Move the
fucking
fuck
goodness.
on.
This guy.
I want to defend the big booty bitches real quick.
Oh
I
my
just wanna
god.
defend
Are you a
the
big booty bitch?
I do think I got a little trunk back there, but
You think?
hey, I personally, I never say I have a fat ass, but if I heard I had a fat ass, yes. So I'm gonna just go from there.
And I'm gonna watch all y'all look at her ass on the way out for verification. I'm gonna watch it.
blind.
don't have to.
I'm blind.
I can see better.
I'm legally blind. Peel. Hold it down.
But to defend the big
You will
booty
stay
bitches,
seated until everyone, you know.
The coming out.
Challenge.
Oh,
that worked? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, being dog.
You gotta say it the right way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say it the right way.
Your ass seated.
Perfecto.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sat. But no, real quick, to defend the big
Ain't
booty
shit.
bitches.
I bet not dare, but here you give it.
We have to have an attitude though, because if we don't, we won't be able. Yes, because just simply because of that, we are approached by so many different fucking people.
Man,
and you
man,
will,
stop
y'all
that
can,
shit.
Stop the cap.
Let her finish. 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 Let her
The
finish.
people
let
that
her-
you approached by, if you, go, I'll let you finish.
Let her finish. Let her finish. Let her finish.
Just go
Let her
ahead.
finish. I'm letting you. Like, I gave
I'ma
you.
let you finish.
I did my thing.
But
I did my
besides,
thing. I did my
thank
thing.
you,
Big Daddy.
Continue.
But no, whether you believe me or not, I don't give a damn. I've experienced
Continue.
it.
I'm not.
But
Continue.
we have to deflect in so many different ways from people just coming in our faces, literally just for that one thing. An attitude has to be developed because just being nice, oh no, I'm okay, is not enough. You got to get the
But
fuck out my face.
There's a difference between stern and just rude as fuck.
Yeah,
Like a dude is
We
just
had that
shooting his shot
conversation
because he
last
doesn't
night.
know
Can I
that
I
you're
didn't,
taking.
I didn't say rude.
Honestly,
I
if you
didn't say
open that
rude.
door
But
for
that's
any
typically
man,
aggressive.
you're
Feisty?
opening the door. Like,
What do you mean?
just say randomly you meet a guy at a gas station, and you're like, "Hey, girl, how you doing, mama? Let me get," you know
That's
what
a
I'm
gay
saying?
man. I'm just saying, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Whatever he said. Okay, he backed it down on you or whatever. So, girl, y'all
I grow up. You know, I talk this way, but you know what I'm saying?
She looking for her reflection out in these streets.
Right. Okay, there go. But if us as a woman, okay, we at this gas station. Hey, little mama, what y'all, you know?
I ain't gonna say that.
But we open that door and be like, okay, what's up? Okay, that's opening the door, and now that man just think he could just come in and just, hey, man.
That's being too friendly.
Yeah, no, there's a difference between saying no and saying
But
no.
that's rude, though, to y'all, because y'all be like, oh, why she
let me
being
give you
this
an
way?
example.
Why she not talking back to me?
Let me give you an example. We don't have to worry about women doing that to us, but we do got to worry about the local weed man at the gas station doing it to us. He come up, hey, yo, I got that za. Nah, bro,
I'm good, bro.
I'm good.
That's it. It's
and then
simple.
just keep
It's
walking.
like, I appreciate it, but I'm good, bro.
That. Bro, all right, time out, pause.
I will tell you, I do defend the ladies on this one. Like, wait.
Get it,
You know,
man.
I'm giving them hell.
Unaggressive.
Look, to be fair, I've been giving them hell, but
You make
but I've seen women just try to be like, no, thank you, and there's some men out here who just
leave it alone.
Right, but
that's mentally unstable.
That's
we talking about mentally unstable men.
It's more often than not, though.
Mentally unstable men. That's what we're talking about.
Because I'll tell you why.
They're the exception.
No, but this is what I'm telling you. Because the man who has sense,
look,
we have pause. The man who has sense normally has pause.
Okay.
So I'll see somebody attractive and I'm like, I don't know. It's the nigga that just sees like, oh, fat ass and runs up on her. And these niggas have zero chill. They're like, oh, nigga, it's up.
We talking about us being rude. We're talking about us being rude to men.
Right.
And I feel like, okay, at that gas station situation, because I know speaking for all women, we always got this man, let me pump your gas for you, mama.
No,
Let me take
good.
you.
I
Let me
drove
take
here.
you.
I'm
Right,
good.
we can say that. We can say that. But
I got hands.
us saying that is, oh, you a bitch. Or why you gotta be this way? Or you just don't want to speak that. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
We can still be nice and still get.
But if we were nice, and it's like, okay, hey, sure, I'll give you $2, and then it's a whole door that's open that we don't want to open.
Now because you pumped my gas, I owe you my number.
Let me tell you.
Now because you pump my gas, I gotta give you some coochie and go out.
Hold on. Let me tell you
Y'all
where.
didn't, but they do.
Let me tell you where the line starts to get blurry, right?
Like y'all don't know how they.
This is me. Look.
It's not the fact that we don't.
I'm talking about after the numbers.
But you're saying that we're rude if we do. Like that's the whole point.
I'm talking about after the exchanging of.
There's a way to set boundaries without being extra.
We can't do that.
I was literally in the store. I saw Clay. Y'all know Clay Hodges, right?
Yeah.
He has nothing to do with the story, but I'm talking to him.
Hey, we love you, Clay.
Yeah,
my dog.
Cool motherfucker. He came in for Thanksgiving, so this is recent. I'm talking to him. You know, we catching up. So after I walk away from him, I'm in a talkative mood. I go over to get avocados because I'm vegan. And I'm feeling all the avocados to see if they too soft. Every single avocado is soft as fuck. I'm like, I don't want none of these.
What Walmart you go to? Because them bitches.
It was Publix. It was Publix too.
Never mind. There you go.
So look, I'm there and I finally find one. I pick up a bag because I'm like, okay, well the bag ones, you don't do bag shit, so you don't know. The bag ones were okay. They weren't too soft, but they were.
Shots be fighting.
Full circle. The full circle, baby.
This woman, whatever the fuck you want to call her, walks up and she starts feeling the avocados. I'm trying to be a good Samaritan. I'm like, look, every avocado is soft here. And she literally ignores me. Now, I thought at first she just didn't respond, so I'm just like, yeah, I just got one of those bags. I'm trying to help a person. She ignored the fuck out of me.
Because she didn't want to talk to you.
But
she didn't want to open that door for you.
We were just talking about humanism and like.
Okay, but do you know what happened in her day?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but that's the thing. You don't know what's going on in her life.
A simple thank you is enough.
But you don't.
Okay, so can I give an example?
I get what
you're saying.
That's rude. That was
It's rude as fuck.
On her end, that is rude. And I can give you that. Now, for example, this happened to me less than 2 weeks ago, I feel like. And I didn't tell you about this, but sorry. Anyway.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do anything.
Don't let it be somebody grabs your ass. He gonna grab that motherfucker.
The 45 right now.
That goddamn.
What's his address?
You heard what he said.
Oh, I thought you said you went to
You
jail.
heard what he said.
I would have been in jail already.
Sit down.
He would have been bailing me out if that would have happened. He would have been bailing me out. Anyway, I'm walking because we have a corner store up the street from the house. I'm walking to the corner store and some dude is coming the opposite direction of where I'm going. literally stops traffic and try and talk to me. I stop, I look up and down, I shake my head and I keep going, right? I am finally getting to the gas station and I see your car zooming. You come all the way to where I'm at and try and...
You know who's not laughing?
At all. At all.
Yo!
I'm keyed into the story. Please.
Please continue.
Please.
What was his description?
It's not you. It's the fact.
You got the license plate
I'm
number?
only laughing.
But honestly, she has a real point. Like you don't understand like our position. Like just going through the day, like a daily, like men just approach you. You don't know what this man got on his mind. Because I've been in situations where I don't talk to guys for like, this. I will ignore you. Like for this reason, like a man, like literally, I didn't say anything to him, but because I did not say anything to him, why his foot was in my door when I tried to go into my apartment.
That's a crazy motherfucker.
But you don't know.
That's
you
a
don't know.
psychopath.
But you don't know who you're talking to, though.
Often than you realize, though.
Like every day type shit. Like every day.
That is more often than you think it is. I understand y'all have a little bit more common sense, so you might hang around some that do.
Yeah.
But those stray ones that ain't got no fucking friends to catch them.
Stray niggas
those
is crazy.
Are the ones
That's wild. Feral. These feral ass
Where's your
niggas.
collar, nigga? Like
These
Who is your owner?
who birthed you? That is crazy.
Where is your handler?
I'm not even done with the story, dog.
Please
I'm
finish.
not even done with the story.
Let her go. Let her go.
So this
I'm
nigga spin the
walking.
block, literally.
You spin literally. That ass spin the fucking block. And so I'm coming and you trying to talk to me. This time I'm ignoring you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't have shit to say to you. I already made it clear I didn't want to talk to you before. Why the fuck is you still coming in my direction?
Damn.
So you say something else to me. I look at you and I keep going. You still talking. I said, clearly I don't want to fucking talk to you. Like, I'm good on you, my guy. So I said, oh, you ugly anyway. That's why you a slut. I said, thank you.
Wait, what? You spit. This man was dehydrated and was mad because he couldn't say
Wait. Let her finish. Let her finish.
I believe it.
Please.
I believe it.
I mean, we don't.
Oh my God.
That's why you a slut
Oh my
anyway.
God.
Nobody would da-da-da-da-da. Just going off. I'm not even talking to you or engaging. I am walking and you're still going. Thank you. That's all I had to say to you. Thank you.
Some guys don't like rejection, so like.
Some people don't.
And so,
But see,
like,
That's wild.
But that's the, we're talking shit X, Y, and Z. We understand. At least I believe all of us. We understand. We definitely understand. Playing devil's advocate, but I do like to advocate for the side that exists. That
and I believe they do exist.
There's a certain level of nuance, where like even the guy who put his foot in your door that probably definitely should have been chopped off. Like there's a variable.
Showed him with an umbrella by the door.
Listen,
Yeah, you should have had the knife by the door. Respect the jokes, nigga.
I'm bleeding. Listen, like the thing is, there's a variable to that. Like you ignored him, right?
Of course.
Right, you ignored him.
But I
The
put
crazy
myself
part
more in
is,
danger.
no, I hear you.
You're
But
dangerously close to excusing this behavior. I just want you to know.
No, I'm not.
Dangerously close.
No. See, and that's first of all. I want it to be understood. I do not care that if somebody feels as though I am excusing something or whatever. I'm making a point.
Well, give it a nuance. Let's go.
I'm telling you that there exists. I think I told y'all before. Ever since, like, I've spoken to somebody, a homeless guy. People pass same thing. People often feel like, oh, these homeless people, they bother me, they X, Y, and Z. I literally stopped and told this man, I apologize, I do not have anything on me. And his words to me simply were, thank you so much. So many people pass by me every day and act as if I don't exist. Mm-hmm. Ever since that moment, my mind operates slightly differently. Mm-hmm. If you at least say something like no, or I'm sorry, no thank you, it's not my thing, whatever it is to the situation, you're acknowledging that a person actually is alive and is a person. That moment in of itself can allow for for all intents and purposes, grace. It's like, you know what? Okay, I don't want to bother this person. But if you ignore somebody and they actively see you ignoring them, now what you're doing is triggering something else in them to say, oh, fuck me? Fuck you too. I don't give a fuck about none of your boundaries now. Let me go.
I think that's different though, because a homeless person.
I'm not obligated.
I'm not. You're not. You're not. What I'm saying is
nobody's
an
obligated
awareness.
to do anything for anybody.
Everything is a decision.
level.
I know you're not defending. I know you're not defending them or anything like that of the sort.
I got stuck.
But at the end of the day,
No, that count.
Help me, boy.
you gonna stick into it.
Shit.
Trust me. But one thing about it is, and I think that, and I feel as if y'all understand, but those, because it sounds like I'm trying to say those people, and I'm just like, eh.
No, that's
But anyway,
that's
I am. But I'm
that's
trying.
what you're saying.
I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I try sometimes.
Those wide nostrils over there.
Why not?
Suck up so much air.
The new niggas over there. You shouldn't have trusted them. That was your fault. That was. You didn't smell that nigga essence in the air?
I'm glad I got it. All right, continue.
But even when, like, even acknowledging it, when she's saying it's opening that door, that's like me.
There's no guarantees for sure.
Yeah.
There's none.
Yeah.
But with me ignoring you, and I can make it seem as if I just did not hear you, because maybe I got my AirPods in, I'm scrolling on my phone, or I'm just enough distance away that you cannot judge my hearing, I'm going to do that. Because that is the first.
It's the first line of defense.
That girl,
It
that
is
story was
definitely
standing
a
closer to me than you're sitting.
Yeah, no, she
That
was
shit
just being
weird.
a bitch.
Yeah, that's what
You could have just said, "All right, cool, thank you,"
Exactly.
and just kept it pushing. But she was being a bitch, and I can attest to that.
But
and say that.
Okay, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Avocados,
I don't,
motherfucker,
but
like,
you don't
I'm
know what
sorry.
she's going through.
Right,
You
she
never
could
know.
have been
She
going
would
through.
never know.
But at the end
Which
of
is
the
why
day,
I want him not to be as
true.
upset about
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't
absolutely.
know.
Which is
don't
true.
know.
And listen,
You
listen.
don't
Her
know.
actions
I
are
get it.
still
I
indicative of an
understand.
asshole.
It was asshole like, but
I feel like that
But
that
just the
general.
same level of humanness that y'all are expecting us to grant these motherfuckers from across the street that screaming
Well, yeah,
at
they
me
let you
ain't
down.
shorty
I
with a
get it.
green shirt.
I
Who
get
the
it.
fuck is you talking to?
I get it.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I get it.
So, by all means, yes, she was being a bitch, but did she owe you? She didn't
she's not
owe you
obligated
anything.
to talk to you.
But at the end of the
I know,
day,
no,
could she
yeah,
have
just
said
like I'm not
something?
obligated to.
Yes.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
chose
But-
to say something to her. You
I
didn't
chose
have
to help.
say anything.
I understand.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We live in an American society where there's just hyper individualism and this isolationist idea. So we don't have communities that really
Can I say how ironic that is, though? Because this is also like the only nation in the world that the #1 phone is an iPhone.
The fuck does that mean?
niggas are poison.
So
let me finish this point. Let me finish this point. It's like we experience this hyper isolationism.
Because
We experience this hyper isolationism, and then now everybody's running around here trying to find their human moment, and then everybody seems to be a locked door to humanism. You're not attractive enough to be engaged. You don't have enough money to be engaged. You're not this or that enough to be engaged as a human being.
In a relationship stance, 'cause we can be friends.
So then
But
when
y'all
you
niggas don't want that.
in your moment, when you're in your moment, Khalil, when you're saying what you're saying is you were trying to extend some humanity to a person, and they acted like you were not enough of a human to engage. It seems to me, and I could be wrong, that women seem to fancy themselves the gatekeepers of what human interaction is and who qualifies for it. So,
I'm over you.
fuck your pussy.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
We literally just
I don't do
sat
this.
here,
I don't do this at home. I really don't.
he's soft spoken. And
You know what I get from
in
it
our
though?
regular conversations, yes.
Let
But
me-
do we have these still? Do we have these debates
Every now and
still?
again, yeah. Every now and again, we do.
Let me
spicy.
let me
Because
give
she has enough chops for it.
Let me
So
give,
I
let
definitely
me
don't
give
beat her
grace.
up.
Let me give grace. I feel like the general attitude towards dudes is like, you know that feeling when you're on the highway as a black man or a black woman, and then you see
The
a
cops
cop
behind you. Yeah, for sure.
It's that
Yes,
alertness. It's that
yes,
oh shit
yes,
moment.
Yes.
What is gonna happen?
But
and
I'm
I
still
think
be
that's
nice to the officer.
Because you have to be.
No, I'm not even talking about them turning the lights on.
As a
I'm
black
talking
man,
about
you have
just
to be.
seeing them. Only seeing them. They're not approaching you. They're
No
just
lights
there.
on, no nothing.
They're just there,
Yeah.
riding.
No, yeah,
That-
no,
I feel
yeah.
like is that the feeling
Yes,
similar?
because you're worried if they are scoping you out,
Okay.
if they running my tag,
Yeah.
if they gonna pull me over, are they
Shit's
gonna
gonna go
try
left.
and
Yeah.
then
Look,
let me add. Hold
I'm
on.
not stronger than a man at all, so I'm not trying to put myself.
Wait, what?
because
Wait a minute. Hold on.
like-
Oh, you mean like in a
It's
situation?
always going to be.
Situation.
It's
Yeah,
always
I
going to
got
be
you
a
what you're
flight situation for me.
yeah,
I'm not
going to
fighting.
run away. I'm not.
You got to
fighting
get one
you.
of them.
Yeah.
I got one of them, baby.
Hey, then it ain't flight then.
But I'm not trying. I'm not trigger happy. I'm not
Use
always
that.
thinking about.
Nobody said you want to, but if you have to,
But
you
here-
have
so
that
here's the
confidence.
thing.
I'm
So
still
here's
not
the-
gonna open that door for me.
Okay, so here's the problem with that.
I feel that.
But
I
hold
feel
on.
that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let her finish. Let her finish.
Because I wanted to add a layer to that. So, like, for anybody, when a cop car becomes behind them, you get that instant of anxiety or whatever, right? But then let's just put it to the people in this room. Us just being black. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I mean.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I mean. Yeah.
Exactly. So then because every time if I get pulled over, the first thing I do,
That took too long. Now I'm playing.
I got the time before they get to this table. Recording, my nigga. And that shit is sitting in the door so your face is in the camera. I can go to my 30 days and I can pull that bitch up from when they tried to pull us over for the goddamn insurance.
Right.
That is the first thing I do.
You know you can go live on these, right?
Oh, thank you.
You better be goddamn advertising right there.
My
Nigga get paid.
20%.
I'm gonna start calling you Ray J. And on that,
So
I gotta
here's
use the latrine.
The latrine is crazy. So the problem here is this: there is a vilification of black men as a standard operating procedure.
Why does it have to? be
But no,
black
it's not
men?
black men
Because
for us.
big-
So it's just
No.
Not just black men.
I'll tell you this. Wait. Let me.
Well, you a slut any? How often? Asian people?
Let him be from New
Indian?
York. Let him be from New York.
So-
or
so-
California.
Okay.
So
Let
there's
him
a.
have been from Savannah.
So geographically.
Yes.
So there's
Okay.
let's just be honest, like, and I don't like to play in, like, I don't like to obfuscate things. I don't like to play in muddy water. Let's be honest. We talking about black people here.
No.
We've been talking
no,
about,
I'm not.
and so
We're
so
talking about
No,
a
we're not.
gender,
We're
which
talking
is
about
male.
men.
right,
Tell me
right,
when
right.
there
We're not
wasn't
talking about
when it was a
black men.
different race. Like, give me a story.
I've been hit on by white men.
No. I'm talking about to that extent where it didn't go their way and they just was like, well, fuck you.
I have a bunch of those. Like,
And-
I don't.
So-
it doesn't ever get that far from me. That was that situation in the gas station. That's very rare.
So this is what I'm saying.
I will ignore you.
Here's
down.
the thing.
You'll never get a conversation out of me.
Here's the thing about
So
being.
I don't get to that
I
point.
mean,
Here's
as a
the-
black man, do you feel like you're the aggressor?
No, not us.
No.
We ain't doing it.
So here's what I'm saying. Here's the
We not
problem with
doing
that is, like, and to this point, and I've done it, and I've known other people to do it, and I've even heard, seen women complain about this. I don't approach women for that reason, because the base understanding of my presence is threatening.
As a man.
So then, as a black man,
As a
black-
man.
no, stop. Don't tell black men what they're experiencing. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about your experience with us.
So-
and I'm telling you, it is because you are a man.
Right. So
I just need.
So the
an
understood
anecdote
asterisk
with
is
other
blackness.
races. Yeah, I
Because
need other races.
what this whole world has been taught about black men is that they are the problem. There is no race on this planet that doesn't say the presence of blackness in male form is their problem.
I am
That-
more
that's not
scared
the
of
that's
white people than I
so
am of my own race.
Like, honestly, I'm more comfortable with a black man than any other man. Honestly.
We're talking about random men on the street.
Okay, random men on the street, I don't trust
But
nobody.
how? Okay, but
Okay.
my
so
thing is
so here wait. So here's the point. Here's the point I'm
If
trying to
I
make.
am raised around the black people, I am experiencing more black than I'm experiencing anything else because when we are in a community, it's
Why would you take the mic away from you?
Yeah, that was an important point.
I was, because I was really trying to let you continue. I was just
No,
talking
but
because
if
I had
you-
to talk
No,
at
you
that
say
point.
that. You
I
say
was
what
I was
you
trying not to interrupt you.
Is this a toxic trait? No, I'm playing.
Technically, it kind of might be. Me interrupting conversation.
I'm just talking 'cause I need to talk.
That is my toxic trait.
Are we going to talk about our own toxic traits?
So wait. We can't. Let me
But
get my toxic thing that I like.
ahead, go ahead.
And then we can go around. We can go back
Yeah.
around. All right.
Tell
So
the class.
my toxic trait is arrogance. I like a woman. I have for a very long time misinterpreted arrogance for competence. And I thought that the person who spoke well for themselves, carried themselves in a certain way, was a competent person,
Mm.
and I misinterpreted that. And I want to say there is a wealth, and I only deal with black women, so I'm just going to say this. There's a wealth of black women who deal in narcissism. This is why they're so well versed in what it is, because they know they're kind.
You have that one off.
So I've dealt with it long enough that I was like, I had to ask myself, relationships that I was in kept ending the same way. They kept having the same patterns. They kept having the same results. And I was like, what's going on with me? Because on the face of it, y'all know me long enough to know the women I've dated. They don't necessarily look the same. They don't necessarily come from the same backgrounds.
They all be pretty.
But they do be pretty. I swear to God, they do.
They what?
They do be they do be breathing in and out and shit.
That alley was
they was all
crazy.
alive
It's
and
so
shit.
silly.
That alley was crazy.
Let Josh get you in trouble.
That house is gonna be tumultuous.
We got an hour ride home. Hopefully it's cool down by then.
So
Give me some time.
I realized that not only was it that, but it was the person that I was showing up to them that allowed them to be that person to me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It was who was I presenting to them that allowed them to talk to me that way.
Come on, somebody.
That allowed them to assess me that way, that allowed them to, do all the things that they did. And I had to start, at the end of it, it was like, it's a me problem. Because I let arrogant mean something to me that they never said it meant. I started giving them traits that they never showed. It was just pretty and I'm a boss bitch. And I was like, oh, she must know what she's doing. And she has no idea. You know what I'm saying? And then now, because I'm giving so much at such a high rate to such a low metric, that they think it's them.
Speak on it.
Because the only thing they actually did was show up.
Show up.
And I gave all of this
You fed into
to
it.
show up.
You fed into the bullshit.
And then now I'm like, you got to do more than show up now. You got to do more than just be. If I got to do, you got to do. And we got to do this together.
Period.
Or this ain't nothing going to get done.
Period.
Because I'm not coming to this table with the do mentality for somebody who thinks their be is worth my do.
I mean, but when I am the
You feel what I'm
table, my
saying?
being is enough.
So the men in the room, like, what should women come to the table with for the men in the room? What should we ain't asking y'all, we asking us.
Go ahead.
What should
we know y'all got words.
We know
I
y'all
need to
got
come with.
No, seriously, like for the men in the room.
is good.
You go up a half.
Me.
All I gotta do is walk in the room. Goddamn, I'm here, ain't it? Like, so for the men in the room, if this is for the internet that's watching, like, we speak for y'all. Like, what should a woman bring to the table?
I think I really
Let me move this mic.
crazy. Why you feel like you're gonna say something? Just listen. No, seriously. I think there should be a balance. I think there should be. You should just be coming with a balanced, even kilt. And I don't remember if we said this last time, but balance does not always equal congruency. It does not mean you bring the same thing I bring. You just
Right, for
bring
sure.
something, that balances us out. Like, say, okay, if I work all the time, if I'm always working, always making money, always grinding to make stuff out, make stuff happen or whatever, I'm stressed out or whatever, then on the flip side, you should be able to you should be there present at home or whatever to make sure that when we come home, because it's not just me, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that when we're home together, that there is peace and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Or on the flip side, if you're always out, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should literally just be a balance. You should be there to support me and in a way that's conducive for us to have a relationship that flourishes. Honestly, there really isn't anything more, because like we said earlier, every relationship, every person is a different equation. So pieces fit in a different manner.
For sure.
So-
I think that you have to, like, a relationship is a service, and you got to come to the table willing to serve.
That's it,
If you come into the table with just your appetite,
bro.
then you are sabotaging this whole date.
Yeah.
Because, like, if everybody's worried about their cup, and I got to get my cup. That cup ain't for you. Your gift is not for you. It's from you. If God gave you a gift to sing, to rap, to do whatever, it wasn't for you. It was for the song that they put in you to give to the world. I gave you a song to give to the world. Why didn't you sing it? Because I was too worried about protecting my whatever. It's like, I didn't give you that cup to be protecting it. I gave you that cup to give to the world. So if you have a cup and you come into the table and you protecting your cup and worried about your cup being full, this life is meant for you to leave empty.
That doesn't
if you
mean
leave
give it
this
to
life
the
full,
world. That's
if you left this life full, then you rob this world of what God gave you. You leave this world empty. You leave that relationship empty. You gave it what you had, and then that's it. But if you're in a relationship constantly worried about being filled, you cannot be worried about what you're supposed to be doing.
bro.
So when you come to the table, I don't care if mine is a gallon and yours is a quart. That quart is mine. Why are you asking for a gallon out of me and your quart? You want the money and the yayo? Come on, man. I want mine. If it's not you don't know. Whatever's in yours might be diluted because that's what I need. Yeah. Whatever mine is, because it's just a quart, it might just look like a quart, but it's concentrated. Mm-hmm. You don't need as much as I need in order to be filled with what I provide. But that's not for me. And everybody's trying to eat what you got and what I got and leave full, and somebody else leaves drained.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody's just worried about this, and this is consumerism at its highest clip. I just want. It sounds like the damn old ass Pac-Man game. Want. And everybody's walking around consuming want. And no matter what they eat next, want. Like, what are you giving? When you come to this table, what do you give? Right? What do you have to offer? And it's so sad that some of our women are so angry at the idea that they are a part of this service. Like, yo, your job is to come and do for me what I need, not what you need for me to want, but what I need. So instead of telling, I asked this question. I asked this question earlier, and I
push the mic back away.
I asked this question earlier, and then
it back away.
Look, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it with this. Instead of telling a man what he is, ask him what he is, and that will tell you what a man is. But you come to the table already knowing what a man is. As a man, you need prerequisites. You don't even know who I am to know what I am. My who-ness needs to come first. If you're so consumed with my what, there is nothing that a man provides right now that you can't go to either the store or the government to go get. So you need to know who I am. If you're going to get anything of the what. And I already know that about you because black women are the best advertisers of what black womanness is. Y'all are magic, y'all are amazing, y'all are super women, y'all are all those things.
And will be.
And won't take any man that doesn't see it that way. Period. Fair. But you don't get to call the ball on both sides of the court.
I'll take that.
You got to accept what I say I am. And then deal with me on those terms.
Finally sit your asses down and define it.
But see, that's the thing. So, this is what we're talking about.
And then you answer. We didn't answer.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
That's the thing.
Because one thing that I've been arguing with him for the longest is the fact that he be saying stuff in regards to like black women and the black magic, We've set these standards. We made these things for us, and we created this space, and we're existing in it. Y'all haven't, to me, I don't feel like y'all as men have done that yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all are still in the complaint phase.
Yes,
where,
babies.
Thank you. But y'all are still in the complaint phase, and it's kind of stagnant there to where y'all refuse to go through the dry patch of standing on business. You know what I mean?
No, we don't like to take the relationship L. Like, you got, in order to define yourself, there are people who are going to reject your version of you, and we're too busy trying to conform to what that is instead of saying, no,
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. And because y'all are so willing to conform to what we say the standards are, y'all are mad at us for not standing up for your damn self.
You realize? So I definitely I hear what you're saying.
I'm not saying it's easy,
but
and I'm not saying that it's just going to be something that you can do overnight, though. I'm not saying that. But the standards and the thing that y'all want from us, y'all have to become that and stand on that shit, and we will have no choice but to accept that because we did the same thing to y'all. If you're not gonna
I
accept,
don't disagree.
If you don't accept that I'm a
disagree.
black queen, I'm magic, get the fuck out my face.
Period.
And we've stood on that shit.
Period, Pookie.
I don't
Bro, that shit.
I
Y'all
don't
are
disagree.
not-
We gotta
y'all are
stand
not
on our
doing
we gotta
that.
stand on our square and can't get
refuse-
knocked off that square. And we
Y'all
get knocked off that
refuse
square
to
for
go
some
through
pussy
that.
every time.
Thank you. Y'all refuse to go through that dry patch for us to develop that level of respect for y'all that y'all want us to have for the man that y'all say that y'all are defined to. Yes, collectively.
She calls it the dry patch for the black men in the audience. That's called the drought.
No pussy.
You gotta survive the drought, brother. It's coming.
Because I
The minute
promise
you have some values about yourself, the drought is coming.
Boy,
But I mean, it's not like
told
we.
you.
It's not like we don't go through that either.
I feel like we're outnumbered.
We are.
No,
but
it's not even-
No. I agree.
He just said he agreed.
But my thing is, we as women, we go through that drought too. And then honestly and truthfully, it's harder for us because it's everywhere in our fucking faces. We can have it at any point in time, but for us to stand on the ground to make this standard that y'all are aware of, and that you just said we the best spokespersons for, so you know what that fucking message is. We had to go through that. I know I've heard about so many different women going through a phase of just celibacy just because we're like, that's my little ha-ha to you, bitch.
It's been 3 months for me, guys.
I'm proud of you, booby. Good job, mama.
She gonna need one of them coins like for like alcoholics and shit. She a 90-day coin.
I deserved it.
As you should. Get your coin, boo. But like we have to go through it, and then it's harder because we have to fight the temptation for y'all as the way, and I'm not saying that y'all don't get it, but the way that y'all talk, y'all act as if y'all don't get pussy at all. So if y'all don't get it, why is it that hard to
Who's
refrain
y'all?
from
First of all,
getting it?
Fuck is y'all?
First of all, let's he sits in the corner. Okay, he sits in the corner. Like, I've been around you a long time, bro.
Wait, whoa.
Pause. Yeah,
You've been around a
going.
different person. That's another person.
I don't know who the hell you're talking about.
Mr. B. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that guy.
Mr. Khalil.
Yeah,
Khalil, that is a stand-up guy.
I'm
goddamn.
reborn. I'm rebranded. I'm a new person. Trust me. Best and believe.
You know what? I
inside
believe
and
you.
out.
You see me in my eyes? I
Yeah.
believe you. That's
Okay.
why we're here right now. I believe you.
For
So
sure.
check this out. Check this out.
Listen,
Check this out. Wait. Check this out.
We checking.
We gotta get out of here, guys. We are.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Right.
man. It's been
That's
3
crazy.
hours.
Oh, my watch is dead. I
fault is
forgot.
It's been
It's
3 hours.
11:15.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been in here.
We
I didn't eat all
we
day.
Now you just pissed her off. Why'd you say the time? Why'd you say the time?
He didn't have
We
his
were
watch.
making it work, and then you just like,
Yo,
I didn't
we gotta
know.
charge everything up. This whole system, yo. We got stuff to do, yo.
all right, we out.
This has been Clicked Up the podcast. Thank you everybody for being in the building. Let me turn on some music real quick.
Thank you for being a friend.
Let me turn on some music. Let me turn up the music a little bit. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. But it's been Clicked Up the podcast. Thank you to our.
Wait. You got an announcement, don't you?
Oh, I do have an amazing announcement.
Yeah.
We have a new phenomenon in the community. Handpicked is our new Tiny Desk / concert event series. 2-part event coming to the community. You will be able to you'll be able to tune in right here very soon. December 5th. December 5th.
we already passed
And watch 3
It's not no.
of Savannah's premier artists perform right here. A small little snippet of what they will then be performing December 28th. Live at the Sentient Being. We're going to be doing it live. Amazing opportunity to not only vibe with your artist, but connect with your artist when we have an amazing after performance conversation right here in Clicked Up Studio. We're going to have and the 2 of these amazing people are right here, right now. Really Khalil and Kel Denise.
Turn up.
Let me get y'all applause, goddammit. Yes. We're about to have a great time.
Look for the flyer, ho!
Look for the flyer super soon.
Like tomorrow.
And we are gonna get it live and popping. Yo, this is.
I got my computer.
If you want to be a part of this amazing circuit that we are creating for Savannah artists, you definitely want to tap in to Cliqu'd, CLIQU''DUP. We are giving you hand-picked artists that are going to be at the apex of this community's art scene. If they aren't, they're on their way, and we are a step on that ladder. Yo, I want you guys to hang out. I want you guys to have a lot of fun this Saturday night. We are getting out of here. Man, it has been fun. Y'all been having fun with us?
Make sure you check out the other podcast.
And I want y'all, I want to be on it. I want to be on it.
Make sure in the mix.
We gotta collab
In
on
the
something.
mix. Yeah, we got to collab.
Absolutely.
For sure.
You'll get great drinks, and you'll get a great artist performing and talking.
Okay,
Just chilling.
okay, let's do
Definitely
it.
check out In the Mix, man.
In the mix, I love it. Yo, we are out of here. This is Cliqu'd the podcast. Peace.